her, though. It's nice to think about.
Oh yeah,
I agree.
the only thing that happened while I was away last week is Olivia also found a dress and like swished it around a little bit and looked around and made sure no one saw and then put it back.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you about that because
That's all she would have attempted to do.
Okay, Azadeh would have totally hit you up for like girl tips about making her hair silky and
she
her
can
hair
do
and
that
her
part. She
skin
doesn't
glowing.
wear dresses well. She's a pants kind of person.
Okay, well, can we say that Azadeh and
Makeup and hair though, easy.
Okay, Azadeh.
She's super into that.
Okay, Azadeh hit up Olivia for some like hair oils and skin lotions and some scented perfumes and stuff like that. And maybe you even did like a makeup session with her to show her like this is the sort of stuff you can do if you like put a little rouge on
or
a little
use
bit of
magic
lipstick.
And then I prestidigitation stuff.
Yes. Prestidigitation her into those like 8th grade ridiculous makeup sets.
Oh no, that's mean.
She wouldn't know
at the
that
very least it'd be like a no makeup.
Yeah.
Basic
the
face.
Minimal look. The minimal look.
Actually,
but we're gonna be helping out some lizard
does
folk. So
does Azadeh have any scars or anything?
not that you can see.
Got it. And then the second follow-up question was if she had any on her face, would she want them covered up?
Well, yeah.
There are those people who are very particular about not covering that up.
You don't know if she has scars.
Likewise.
Just like any 30-year-old.
Yes. Well, Olivia's a little older than that, but
I'm one of those people that would totally like have it show and be like, yeah, scars tell stories.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You're like, ooh, look at my belly. Look at this gigantic scar. Look, I got my appendix out.
I can't hide the scar on my face.
Yeah, like actually, I did get my appendix out. Check it out.
Yeah, it just looks like Orion's belt.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm sorry. It's not my appendix. It's my gallbladder. I got removed. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. You don't even know which bit they ripped out.
The army took a lot from me. They've got some wisdom teeth.
Mamma mia.
Great.
If I do have a note here that says, ask Olivia to convince Prime Water to throw a fancy party so that we can all look fancy.
Oh, that's easy.
Oh, I like that.
But when we get back.
But that is when we get back, yes. Do we have everybody? Are we missing someone?
Nope, I think we got everybody.
Let's get into this lizard person thing.
All right. So everyone had like last session it was just more fluff. A lot of people just kind of like had like because we were down 2 people, so it was like let's just have some fun before we leave.
Mm-hmm.
But
we went
I wanted
shopping.
To see...
And
yes.
I don't know if anybody caught this, but Giovanni had a wonderful idea, which is with his jealous energy about Azadeh wanting to get Saltwater's attention, he's decided he's going to dandy up and he's going to vie for his attention too. So just in case Anders is into men, we've got our bases covered.
Oh, good.
Anders, the guy that we think is involved with the Scarlet Brotherhood.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or at least some people who live at his house do.
Yeah, so Giovanni and Azadeh were both making efforts to be very fancy and basically putting in orders at various shops to attempt to seduce Anders.
Yeah, we Azadeh just got a dress and some herbs.
And meanwhile, Giovanni is like getting it up with like he's getting a suit made. He's got boots.
Shoes.
He's got
I got jewelry.
oils,
Clothes,
he's got jewelry.
Hair done. He's getting hair did.
Damn, dude.
And
getting his hair did.
Yeah, he's getting it, the whole thing.
He is getting it. He is definitely out to get it.
We should get him more tanned.
Yeah.
Oh, we don't know.
Oh, great.
So we'll see. No, yeah. He's gonna leave it as a surprise for everybody.
That's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna show up and he's gonna be very fancy.
But yeah, since Azadeh, Kai, and Giovanni kind of and Wolfram actually. Wolfram went to the druid forest.
Yes, Wolfram did something useful.
Yeah, got some good information and everything, and been a important part of Saltmarsh also. Did Gowan and Olivia want to do anything before leaving for the lizard folk?
I didn't have anything planned. I think the only thing, well, this is like what, several hours after the last like town meeting thing, when we were told about the lizard folk.
This is like the next day. Like this is you guys were like asked to do this, and then like they said that they could prepare a boat, and you guys can like leave.
Oh, that's right. All right. Well, if since I can't think of anything else, I'll just say that I'm trying to continue to reclaim the first floor of this house. From the crabs.
I was
awesome.
Because Olivia wasn't here, I had intended to go over and help her. That's why I had my yeah. I was after I was done with the druid, I had come over.
Cool.
Smashing crabs.
Okay, awesome.
I've been waiting. Oh.
So yeah, Wolfram, you you get into this house and it's just tons of crabs are just like on the walls or like on the floor, just kind of clittering and clattering all around. And Olivia is there trying to sweep and get rid of like as much as she can.
How do you sleep like this?
Oh no, I sleep upstairs. This is a work in progress.
Right, I could let's see. I'm trying to think if there's any magic I could use.
Summon crabs. More crabs.
More crabs.
It's a lot of crabs. It's about a lot of crabs of various sizes. Like some are like big land crab looking things. Some are small, like medium, and some are like really small, essentially almost like the size of like a spider, essentially.
All right.
And one has a knife and like does like the cutthroat motion.
Oh no!
All right, I'll summon a spiritual weapon just to aid us.
Heck yeah!
As a broom. Yeah.
Yeah. Not smashing them, just kind of pushing them out of the way. And pushing them out.
Okay, yeah,
that'll use expel crab.
It's definitely clearing a lot of them, but like a lot of them are just like kind of just coming out of the walls and stuff. You're making a dent, but it's just like there's a lot more than you thought that there actually was. Something that Olivia's been trying to rack her brain around for.
They just don't stop. I don't know what's going on.
Is there something
it's driving me mad?
Is there something bringing them here, you think?
I have no idea. I don't hear nothing.
I mean, there could be something like baiting them here. I'm gonna search around.
Ooh. With that, you actually see like there's a partial hole in like one of the walls downstairs that a lot of the crabs are kind of crawling out of. And when you look inside it, you see that there actually looks to be an old door. Like this wall was like put up over this old door.
Olivia, there's something down here.
Oh. All right. I'm gonna head in.
Right, and I'll cast light on something and kind of toss it in just in case it's dark, and then just kind of, I guess, pry the walls open.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I wouldn't really do a.
Vision?
I do.
I think they both do, don't they?
Oh yeah.
Azadeh and Kai are the only ones with.
Well, just because you have dark vision doesn't mean you see everything in the dark. So
correct.
That just means you can see in the dark.
So the you toss or you do your little light cantrip or whatever just to see what's inside of this hole. And this is like a small hole, about a crab-sized hole, but you're able to see this door behind it. And this door looks like it's just shackled with chains behind this wall, this false wall, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. I guess just kind of pry free the boards and try to investigate to get to that door.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and, I mean, how strong is Wolfram?
15 strength.
Okay. Yeah. You're strong, dude. Strong undead dude. Undude, and are able to just pull off the.
Yes, I've heard about the hordes of undudes.
Undude. Oh yeah, you're able to pull apart the beam boards pretty easily, and it's just this big door just shackled with chains.
You've been working out when we're not watching.
It's kind of the thing that happened, when I died. No.
Right, yeah.
Rigor mortis, yeah.
So, what do you make of this door?
Something tells me there's something back there we shouldn't be letting out.
Maybe we should ask somebody who knows a little bit more about what's in town.
It's not a bad idea, but
I am
this kind of thing gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Yeah, a little bit. Let's see what I got. Shoot, I don't.
Please don't tell anybody how I live.
Yeah, that's what I put up. That's Olivia's house.
I don't have.
The upstairs is quite nice.
Yeah, I don't have detect magic or like detect good and evil or anything like that prepared right now.
Attic. Okay. Well, we can always come back.
Right.
Plus, this looks like we might need some backup anyway.
I'm gonna just go to the door and just kind of listen, put the ear to the door, and see if I can't hear anything.
Okay, make another perception check.
What languages do you speak?
10.
Yeah.
It's from beyond the door. It's mostly just like empty sound, but you do hear a lot of like clattering, sort of like the clicking of Smash Brothers sticks. No, I mean,
oh my god!
but I mean like the clattering of crabs just kind of beyond the door. So it seems like there's a lot more in there as there are than there are back out here. So.
Oh god!
Just toss Olivia a shrug. I'm like, I don't know. Can't hear anything other than crabs.
Well, I suppose we'll get everyone in here and see if they can help clean them out.
Sure.
Although I was hoping to, do it a little quieter.
Right. Did you ever think about just living somewhere that doesn't have a bunch of crabs?
Yeah. Well, at least upstairs is sort of my home. I just feel a little weird leaving it,
Right. Is this actually your home, or?
Here is, yeah, sure.
Not even gonna press it further.
Well, I have another home somewhere far away. I haven't been there in quite a while, but that was another life, I suppose.
Right. We all have our second lives.
And thirds.
What do you suppose the others are up to?
Oh, who knows? Maybe we should go look for them.
I
think it's about ready to go look for some lizard folk anyway.
All right, yeah. So we'll head out.
Gowan, was there anything you wanted to do before departing?
I think I'm just gonna keep working on the boat.
Okay. The I guess Giovanni, you wanted to call it the killer whale now? That's
the killer whale.
It is not called the killer whale.
The killer whale, also aka the sea ghost, or formerly known as the sea ghost.
That's right.
Still needs a lot of. It's still. Oh, that's actually a good carpenter's roll. It still needs a lot of work, but Gowan, you're able to like whatever shoddy craftsmanship people are like trying to fix up or anything else, you're able to, call them out when they're wrong or
nice
reinforce. Yeah, reinforce whatever you were already working on. It needs some TLC, but you're getting there. It's looking real nice now.
Yeah.
At the very least, the blood is out of the boards.
All right.
A couple more in-game days, and we should be good.
Yeah.
Especially
Okay.
with rolls like that.
But with that, I think I edited it like this last time. But you all get to the keel boat assigned to you or made available to you by the town council, with Hankins and Jenkins at the helm, and Oceanus is there on the boat.
Oh, hey, long time no see.
Mm-hmm.
What brings you along?
Oh, it's
what language is that?
Hang on. that.
Oh yeah, I
was about to
forgot. I
say.
don't actually just. It's like
I
Kai.
speak Elven, so
Oh
that
yeah.
would have been an Elven.
Okay,
I would just
so-
translate through one of them.
So okay, so who wants to be the actual interpreter? I guess
I'll do it.
So okay, so we'll just say that for the sake of it, almost everything goes through Olivia.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
so
because
you
he's not speaking Dwarven. I don't understand it.
so Oceana just kind of said, "Oh, it's I'm this I saw that you were venturing out to the lizard folk area, and I volunteered. I reported it to your town council before, and this is or was my original mission. So I want to make sure that it's all good."
Oh, well, that's very convenient.
Are we all there right now?
Yes.
Yeah, I'd say at this point you're all there. Yeah,
Can I roll an insight check on Oceanus?
sure.
Ocean anus.
Yes, we are like 14. I get it.
Some of us.
Um, he seems a little bit nervous, but he seems genuine.
Okay.
Uh,
Giovanni is just naturally suspect of
Elves.
volunteering
Basically.
like this. Not of elves, just you.
Olivia, could you ask him what his mission is with the lizard folk?
Yeah, it's not a bad idea.
It was originally my mission was the smugglers or whatever. They were like out there buying weapons, and when I saw the lizard folk on there, they're like, that's like how would you folks say, a red flag? Yes, a red flag.
Yes, real suspicious.
So is Olivia interpreting everything that he says to her?
Yes.
Like you're repeating
Yes.
it back.
Yes. And I'm not spinning it in my own way like Kai has been doing.
Yeah. I was gonna
She's
ask.
actually being weirdly professional about it, like she's done this sort of thing before. It's very military.
Okay.
Like she's
Backstory.
listening to him and like repeating it pretty concisely back in common to you guys, and then I guess waiting for your guys' feedback and translating it back to him.
Does she have a little notepad like that one
Oh,
guy
yes.
years ago? Yeah, and that one E3 thing. Like he had this notepad and he was like completely ignoring everybody and just writing
great.
it off and reading it.
I know that Giovanni just made an insight check, but can I make an insight check because I remember his story being different?
Ooh.
Go ahead. I mean, you can. I'm just gonna say I don't from what I remember. I don't think I varied too much on his story.
Well, it's
From-
interesting to for her to have a different memory of it because maybe you did and you don't realize you did.
I thought, okay, I
Listen,
thought that
bears
he
ain't bears situation.
was patrolling around his own area
Berenstain,
and then got
Berenstain,
picked
yeah.
up by the smugglers.
Oh, he was patrolling it, but he saw them buying weapons and everything, and he saw the lizard folk on board, and then he got picked up. That's what was
Okay.
happening.
I don't remember hearing that last part when he told us.
I don't think you specified last time. We're learning this now.
Mm-hmm.
What a jerk. Withholding information.
How does
But
Oceanus look today?
more hands on the ship is fine with me.
Is he looking particularly handsome?
Yeah,
I mean,
gross.
he's glistening in the morning light, as he would. His
Azadeh
hair
kind of gives
still.
him an appreciative look.
Extra moist this morning.
He gives
Extra
like
moist.
he notices this look, and he kind of gives you like a half smile, like, "Hi, is she okay?"
Do I notice this? Does Giovanni notice this?
I mean, it's.
You can
I
roll a
was saying,
perception check.
I got pretty
Yeah, go
high
ahead.
passive.
Go ahead. I'm not sure how obvious you are being, but yeah, roll a
Right, that's what
perception
I'm
check if you wanna
asking. Like how
actually notice.
obvious her smirk is and
She's
stuff.
not being too obvious, but it is definitely there for Oceanus to notice.
Okay. Wanna see if I just pick up on that she is, attracted to this elven seaman.
She does like the muscles, and she does like dead semen.
The muscles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say, I'd say
Yeah.
you notice.
All right. Well,
How you also notice.
Giovanni walks up to Oceananus and we'll say he like tapping on the shoulder and it's like, come help me in Elvish, of course. Come help me with setting up the ship.
I'm gonna murder you.
I mean, I'm not a big fish. I mean, big seafarer boat person,
Don't
but
worry,
I
I'll
can
show you.
certainly. Oh, I'd be glad to.
All right, yeah. Giovanni just wants to pull him away from Azadeh's eyes.
Oh my.
With that 21, did I see Giovanni get jealous?
Oh, he's not. I'm sure anyone can pick it up. You know,
Hmm.
with whatever. He's like he always has his arm when he's like being a little emotional and trying to push it down. You know, it's like me.
Hey, Wolfram, should we let Hannah know that we're leaving?
Yeah, I already let her know. Don't worry about it.
I hope what happened in the street doesn't affect our jobs.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Oh, that okay. I was like, even I was confused.
Yeah.
I was like, wait a minute.
The dwarves and
The big
stuff,
street
yeah.
fight.
Yeah. Which we didn't kill anybody, so like
No, we didn't.
we stopped people from dying.
Yeah.
We did.
Yeah, that way I consider it my job was being or practicing my job outside of work.
That's true.
You're
You're a bouncer.
Very good.
Hankins kind of like sees. Well, I think we're all set and ready to go. You
Yeah, I'm ready whenever you are.
Yeah.
all right?
Do we need to help out on the boat, or is there enough crewmen to take care of it?
I mean, help would be appreciated, but we kind of got this. We're
I think Giovanni and
right,
Oceananus kind of got it. You know, since that's what I
oh,
was doing.
yeah, all right. I mean, like, yeah, if you want to help, well, this sucker kind of like drives itself almost.
Okay. Kai's gonna go explore the boat.
Okay, it's a small boat, so there's not a whole lot of room to explore. It's maybe about 1 second. Where did
It's a boat, not a ship.
sorry, 1 second. Yeah, it's just about it's like just a 60-foot long boat, so it kind
Gotcha.
of small. Only one deck, one crew cabin for like maybe either officers or captains or the like. But
Officers and gentlemen.
plenty of benches along there, and a ballista is mounted on the front. But it doesn't seem to have been. This one seems to have not been used in quite a long time.
Okay. So it looks like we'll be sleeping all in the same quarters.
Not really. I mean, this this journey doesn't seem to actually. If you look at the map, it doesn't seem to take that long. I'll have to get you guys a new map also because that map that I showed you guys before had spoilers on it.
Oh,
Ooh.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
I didn't say anything about it, but I was like, oh.
Yeah, I know.
I don't even remember how the map looks, so.
Black and white.
John's gonna go over the boat.
It just had
Like,
markings on it. Yeah.
Yeah, let's just put you over here actually, so you can see.
Nice.
So from where you need to journey, it would take about 3 to 4 hours.
That's the haunted
Oh,
house.
that's not bad.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I thought it'd be
it's
like
not very
a
far.
couple of days.
It's like driving over to Clearwater.
Yeah.
Oh man, I had like 4 days of RP shit I wanted to do with everyone.
Well, you get a 4-hour boat ride instead.
Yeah.
A 4-hour tour.
Oh shit, and it's the
4
same day?
3-hour
Are we
tour.
gonna get like what time of day is it?
It's and right now it's the afternoon, or to close like just afternoon.
Was there something you were specifically looking to do, Sam?
Yeah.
Besides some RP stuff, well, I was hoping to. I just copied over those 2 spells, so I was like, oh,
Mhm.
it's not the next day. I can't change my spells, but it's fine. I mean, I can work with what I got.
Yeah,
I believe in you.
I kind of wanted to, Yeah, I mean that's the thing is I was kind of hoping to, before we go there, change out some spells, but it's fine. He's fine.
You guys can hear me, right?
Yes.
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 Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I just
Yeah.
started talking and then someone else started talking over me. I wasn't 100% sure.
I'm sorry.
That's
Yeah.
okay. So yes, so she's just visibly uncomfortable on the ship, and she's still kind of like looking around warily and a little bit nervously and kind of like looking a little bit green every time the ship goes a little bit too every time it lurches if there's a big wave.
Mm.
Mhm.
She
Oh, you'll catch.
does not like boats.
Yeah.
I think
I got
Giovanni
some.
tries to help her out somehow.
Yeah.
So what does Giovanni do?
He's gonna. He doesn't know what to do, so he's gonna move up to you and
Are you all right?
Oh
my God.
Like an extra deep voice. She's kind of like leaning over the I wanted to
Mhm.
say what is it? The balcony? What is
The
that called?
balcony.
What is it called? I know it's got a word.
Yeah, I don't know.
Railing.
The
Railing,
rail.
yeah,
Yeah.
railing works.
Sure.
So she's leaning over the railing and she's got her eyes closed and she's just looking uncomfortable. She says, I just hate water. I hate these boats.
Try taking deep breaths.
She kind of like furrows her brows a little bit and opens her eyes and looks at Giovanni and says, why are you speaking like that?
This is my voice. What do you mean?
She just kind of looks at him a moment and she goes back to focusing on not throwing up.
Try to imagine somewhere stable.
She kind of nods a little bit and then another wave kind of like hits the boat and throws it up a bit and she like I'll be all right once I get used to it, I'm sure.
You will. I believe in you.
Yeah, I'll get your sea legs in no time.
Yeah. So that's okay. So that kind of just what happens as you are kind of just exiting out of the Saltmarsh Harbor. Traveling down and around the cliff sides, guarding Saltmarsh's southern end, waves continue to crash into the small keelboat, with just water and sea foam just flowing over the edges at times. It's a hectic first few moments as you kind of round the horn of this cliffside, but eventually the waves stop in severity and it gets a bit easier to to sail.
So whenever the sea swells, especially hard, just definitely Azada's trying to keep her lunch.
Yeah. Wolfram will offer bless if you'd like, just to kind of help.
Would bless help with like
Saving
It'll help
throws,
you with your saving
sickness?
throws.
which I mean technically would keep help you keep your lunch down.
For a minute.
Is there a losing lunch saving throw?
Constitution.
Yeah, there you go.
But yeah, so this Hankins and Jenkins will tell you that the journey would take like 3 to 4 hours. Is there anything you want to do while
I'm gonna sing everyone a jaunty tune.
Yeehaw.
Ooh, are we getting
Shanty.
bardic
Sea
inspiration?
shanty.
No.
Sorry, say that again.
Just a
Are we
tune.
getting bardic inspiration?
Oh yes. I could hand that out.
But it only lasts for 10 minutes.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna hang on to it. If anyone needs it for something, though, I'll give it out.
Talk with Ocean Anus. Find out a little more about this dude.
Well, I was gonna be talking to him, but
You can
shit.
go for that then, as long as you maybe interrogate him and throw him over the boat.
gosh, green is just not a pretty color on you, Giovanni. Yeah, I'll go over and I'll start talking to oh god, I'm trying to pronounce his name.
Ocean Anus. What are you talking about?
Oceanus.
Ocean Anus.
Oceanus.
I know, right?
Ocean
It's
Anus.
hard.
OSHA violation.
I'm gonna ask him more about where he's from and everything like that. What can he provide for the team? Like, why did he really join?
Okay. I'm from Manan. Just a small sea elf tribe. You know, maybe. Oh, he like does the math in his head. He's like, where are we? About like southwest of where we are.
Yeah, you
It's
told me before. I said you told me where you're from before.
yeah. I mean, I don't know.
I mean, like, is it like surface or is it underwater or?
It's underwater. Where are you from? Are you from the surf?
Oh no, I'm from the water plane.
Oh, I've never been.
You should go there. We got lots of tritons there, everything like that. I don't know if I've seen sea elves, but maybe.
You have not really. You've mostly just seen tritons, from where you're.
Okay.
Seals are mostly on this side of the elemental plane.
Okay. No one's around us, right? As we're talking.
I mean, it's a small boat. People can see you talking.
Yeah, we're
Going
all pretty
eavesdropping,
tight-packed.
but he can't understand a thing.
Gowan could be right behind you. You don't know.
He's gonna try to relay things back to Giovanni with her.
Cool. Yeah,
trying to
Gowan's my
mimic the
friend,
speech.
so I appreciate that. Just learning.
But he's not gonna do a very good job.
That's cool.
Gonna
It's the
try to
thought that
mimic
counts.
the Elven word.
Exactly.
Anyway, so I'll just continue, and I'll just say, hey, Giovanni's really into our friend Azadeh, so I would probably not interact too intimately with her if I were you.
I don't know what you mean. Has it been coming off like that?
I just say it's maybe a one-way street, but probably not your street. So.
I mean, did we lose somebody?
Yeah, Sean.
Rip.
He was so upset he left.
Oh.
I'm trying to improve my relationship with him. He needs to be here so we can hear it.
Well, tell him. I'll tell him that I'm sorry. I did not know that she was his lady.
I miss like everything, but anyway.
Quick recap. All she's saying is,
Yeah, go ahead.
yeah, all she's telling Oceanus is that Azadeh is sweet on him, but he apparently is not sweet on her.
Okay.
Or he didn't catch it. And
Mm-hmm.
You're upsetting my friend Giovanni.
I
kind of like wince a little bit at friend.
I didn't.
You'll get there.
I didn't. I apologize. I did not know.
It's okay. These things happen sometimes. It seems like he gets a little jealous.
I've not been known to cause that in people. I guess it'll work.
No, it's okay. I mean, you're very attractive, so I mean,
I am.
I guess so.
He kind of looks at himself. He's like, I guess.
I mean,
What
like,
a Chad.
I mean, I'm kind of not I mean, it's one of those things where it's like you can call something beautiful, but it not meaning anything more than that. You understand?
I don't
Like
think.
platonically.
Yeah. Wait, you're not there.
It's a small boat.
I'm speaking in a Gowan.
Oh, that's
yeah,
right.
you got me there.
But yeah, I just wanted to give you a heads up.
Okay, I will. I will be sure to remember this.
I want to go talk with Olivia.
Oh shit.
So I don't know, wherever she is, Giovanni just pops right down next to her.
Sure. I
Uh,
assume we're on a small boat, so you're like in front of me or behind me already.
Yeah.
Wolfram kind of gets up and, do you need to talk to her alone, or?
It's fine. I can speak with you as well.
Oh,
I just wish to know more about you two, personally.
Sure. What do you want to know?
Perhaps something with your childhood or whatever you're comfortable with sharing.
Oh, sure. It's been a while since I've talked about that sort of stuff.
Maybe what got you into this mercenary work?
Oh, I just happened to have a silver tongue around the sailors when I was a kid. I used to, work on the docks and help the fisher folk. I used to impersonate pirates and admirals and have these little shows. It was kind of cute, I suppose.
Sound cute.
She looks kind of embarrassed by it. I used to race canoe down the sloop in the bay. Dumb kid stuff.
That sounds quite fun. It's not something I have ever experienced.
Unfortunately, I've been open to about pretty much everything that I can remember. Anything of my past life, I don't quite remember other than the very little I told you.
Yeah, well,
That is something we share. I remember very little about my past.
the couple times we worked together, while you were alive at least, you seemed fine, Wolfram.
I appreciate that.
It's kind of strange. I worked a couple jobs with him before, his accident. He seemed fine. When he disappeared, I felt he just thought he, left the port and went and started his own life. And then he came roaring back to us, eh?
That's quite the shock.
Yeah, for you more than us, I suppose.
Right.
That is good yet you've known Olivia in your past life as well. I can imagine.
Oh,
That's a
known is about as far as it went. So
Right.
I'd say we're closer now, for sure.
Much more so. It's blessed that, I was able to have at least somebody that, helped me out.
indeed. My thoughts exactly. I'm glad that you had each other.
So how about you? You say you don't remember much of your childhood. What do you remember?
I just have vague remembrances of fighting the pirate princes.
The sea princes.
Oh, it's grim business, I heard.
On whose behalf? Your own or your people? Or...
No, I was sent out as an elite marine.
Oh, military.
I have something in common. Who did you serve under?
I don't know that actually.
It would have been this, like the Keelan Kingdom, the kingdom that Saltmarsh belongs to. Yeah. So this.
I served under the kingdom.
Oh, right.
Yeah, makes sense.
All I remember is my ship being destroyed, falling into the sea, and
Ooh.
waking up on Saltmarsh.
See, Olivia's
I know that feel.
kind of distant, and she's kind of reliving the same sort of moment.
I mean,
Shipwreck seems to be pretty common among us.
right. Common in Saltmarsh, at least, or at least the area here.
Indeed. Almost feels like the sea itself brings you here.
It's kind of unnerving.
There's worse places to show up, I guess.
Oh, that's certain.
True, true.
Around this time, you could see to the south an island come into view, maybe about 30 minutes away by the same boat. If you were to take the boat to the island.
All right.
Okay.
Where's that?
It's. I'll reveal it just a second because it's. I want. Ah, crap. Hang on. Sorry.
That's okay.
Because it's like the marker itself has like its name attached to it, so I wanted to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
know that there's an island.
Yeah,
We'll give you some time to get your fog of war set up.
that's okay.
Oh, cool, because
Oh,
I
it's just-
really need Guy to
it's
do
just right
this
here.
next thing.
While they were talking
Uh,
military stuff, like I wanted to guide Azadeh over and just ask
Oh,
them if
we're having a powwow. Oh boy.
Well, since most of you guys are ex-military, I wonder if you guys can give me, like, I don't know, culturify me about your kingdom and stuff.
Oh, mine's it's a little far away for any of y'all that probably need to know about it. Nyrond is pretty far from Keeland, right?
It's pretty far. It's at least like across the Azure Sea,
Okay.
and a good deal a ways.
Yeah, I'll say that out. Yeah, Nyrond's quite a journey's away.
What about this current kingdom? Like, who's the king, and what are they like?
Olivia will shrug. I haven't been paying too much attention.
Paying attention. I just fought.
Azadeh?
Ooh, is she here or?
Oh, I guess not.
Not wrong.
Muted?
No, she's not muted. But,
Oh,
connection issue.
Can you guys hear me now?
oh, hello.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm like, yeah, I'm talking.
Oh no.
Oh, I guess you guys didn't hear me. So what I said was, Azadeh's still going to be kind of looking sick and queasy, and but she's going to value the moment to get distracted by talking.
Yes.
And so Azadeh would know who the king is, but me as a player, I'm not sure who it is.
The king is King Kimberto Scotti.
Okay.
Got
I'll
it.
write it out.
Scotty.
Thank you.
So while she's kind of like focusing on other things than her stomach, she kind of steps up and she says, well, I fought for the army of Steric. I was in the militia there, and we fought for King Cumberto.
Oh, is he a nice king, or?
I have no way of knowing. I only know that we fought as enemies and protected the land and prevented the giants from encroaching on our land.
Whoa. Giants are no joke.
Ooh.
That is true. They were formidable
Everyone's
adversaries.
giant to me.
Impressive. You fought giants.
Yes. She just says it very matter-of-factly.
Right, if I looked in at you and how tall
Oh,
are
I'm
they?
sorry. You're super quiet. I gotta turn you up. What was that?
So how tall are they?
Giants?
Yes.
Hello.
Hallie? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I heard you
Sean.
say how. I heard you ask how tall are giants.
Yeah.
And I was expecting her to answer.
I don't know if Nefara is there though.
Your mic
I
cut out again?
God
Yeah.
damn it.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, there we go.
Fine. I think my push to talk button is not always working.
Oh.
Ooh.
I think that's it because I just watched myself press down my push to talk and it did nothing.
Oh
That's
no.
probably so. I'm gonna probably have to change that. But I was saying the giants are She said they can be 15, 20 feet tall. But of course, when it's you and a militia force against a single giant, they go down like any mortal.
Interesting. I was expecting them to be a little taller, to be honest.
They certainly seem tall when you are up against them,
I can
with nothing
imagine.
but a spear in your armor.
So interesting. So you poke them at the ankles.
She kind of smiles a little bit at Giovanni and she says, "Yes, you poke them wherever you can reach."
Okay, but that's you guys. Do you guys see the island now?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
do.
Um,
We see the
The
name too,
Abbey
but
Island.
yes.
yep.
It says it. God damn it! I try to hide it.
And now we know what it's called. Haha.
No, we
I
don't.
don't think that's gonna.
How about how we just ask Hankins and Jenkins what
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
island is named?
Thank you.
What is that?
I mean, they're locals, so they should know.
That's Abbey Island.
Wow.
All right, let me just get rid of that.
Wow.
Whatever it is. What was it on even? Oh, I put it on the GM layer. That's. Well, that's why it did that. Okay. Yeah, that's the old Abbey Island.
What's so
That's-
special about that?
It was the Sea Princess just like bombarded it like about half a year during that big old fight, and no one's been there since.
Would Giovanni know anything about that? Or well, actually, I mean, like, it's up to you. Like, if you would have like headache, amnesia, flashbacks or not.
Oh yeah, I mean, make a
Final Fantasy VII.
roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, roll a
Intelligence?
D100 for me. Let's see.
Oh,
Let's see
cool,
if you
even
can.
better.
Yeah, let's see if you.
I believe in you.
Sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
Ooh, very
nice.
good. You get like some like bits of it. You recall ships off on the horizon just bombarding an island. It didn't seem to be a part of the battle that you were in. It just seemed to be, or it wasn't a part of the current like ship battle that you were in. It was just something that was
Right.
also going on in this like whole fight that was happening.
And who bombarded the island? Was it the princes?
It was the Sea Princess, yeah, the
Okay.
pirates. But yeah, to continue on, like,
Buster Call.
What'd you say?
The Buster Call.
Oh yeah. Oh God. Fuck. Yeah, essentially. But yeah, no, no one's really been there since. No one really went there in the first place. Like they're kind of like a kooky people there.
I mean, why would
Kinda
they bombard it? I mean, is there a fort there?
There used to be a temple, but like, they weren't worshiping any god that I knew of.
Giovanni like just shakes his head. And
People are still people.
Jenkins pipes up. I think they were in a cult.
Oh, never mind.
I was gonna say like Kai totally would have like agreed with Giovanni, like that's the fucking truth.
Who did they worship specifically? Do you know?
Oh, I couldn't tell you. We just kind of stayed away from there.
Suppose we could go and find out. If
I
no one's been there
believe it
since
is
it's
worth
been
investigating.
destroyed, then surely there's evidence around of something.
Aye.
I think the council
had to have
kind of
been
wants the
blowing
land
up
back or
something.
something. But
Yeah, of course they do.
We can ask him when we return.
yeah, but it's been like kind of I mean, like people like can't really land there for something. I don't know what's going on with that. You'll have to ask.
What, is it cursed?
Maybe.
No, I know about half of us now can swim there.
I could go for a swim, yeah.
I am quite intrigued.
And
Perhaps later.
Wolfram kind of looks over nervously to Azadeh. I don't think that.
Oh,
Azadeh-
Azadeh is not going to swim. Azadeh is not swimming.
And Zeta is going to sink, actually.
yeah, exactly.
Well, we could put her on the broom.
I was gonna say, or if someone's got like tensors or something.
Right.
Do I have
if we're
that?
getting
I have
into-
that. I have that.
There you go.
Yeah, that,
Okay, I changed my push to talk button. Hopefully that'll work a little better.
Oh, wonderful.
nice.
Hopefully it
Can
does.
can you put her on tensors and have my broom like push it?
That would be awesome.
It just follows me.
Nice.
Oh, okay. It just follows you.
I don't have a duration on here. Wait.
It lasts forever.
I think I remember it lasting pretty long.
Okay,
It's also a
I think I
ritual,
just
so
have
it's
to
like,
put on push. I think I have to just put on voice activity. Sorry if you hear noises from my mom and my
Oh.
friend talking.
It's okay.
oh no, you still try to talk.
I was still
That's
trying to talk. It wasn't working. Like, what the hell's going on with my keyboard? Like,
Ooh,
seriously.
I wonder if it's Discord.
Let me
It
try
might
moving
be.
us data centers again real quick.
Because I was going to
Okay.
say, Nafar, you were roboting out at the very beginning before I got
Oh.
started, but
Yeah.
it didn't have the problems later, so
Yeah,
I
it
didn't
was-
say anything.
And then I was
Okay.
having that problem the other day.
So maybe it's just. Then I ripped my Alt key off for nothing because I was trying to push. Saying like, what the hell's wrong with my Alt key?
Central. We'll see if maybe the data center was wrong. Having a bad time.
Hunter, how far away did you say it was?
The island from where you are, it's about 30 minutes by the. So
That'll
like if
take
you,
long.
yeah, if you were to swim there,
30
a
minutes
little
as the blue flies.
bit, as the
I-
boat, swims, boat
No,
sail.
I was just like, I don't know how far Blue can get. I mean, he could try and make like a perception, but that's pretty far.
Pretty far. 10 leagues.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
pretty
it's
sure
pretty
that's more than 100 feet.
But your course continues on. The
Come back, especially
Yeah.
because no one's been there. That means there's treasure that no one's gotten yet.
Maybe we can hit it on the way home.
Getting and exploring it.
It's not a bad idea.
Blue's still an owl,
We
right?
have important Scarlet Brotherhood killing to do.
Right.
Listen, we can come here after we do that.
sorry,
Yeah.
Giovanni, were you saying something, or
No,
you're kind
no,
of low?
I was just. He was just saying. I was just saying that Giovanni is just interested in like the secrets of exploring it and stuff.
Oh, okay, yeah. But the boat continues on. Fairly uneventful, aside from like an errant wave that might wash up over shore. You know what? I think about now. You've been on the boat longer than you have in a long time. Go ahead and make a
Alright, let's
Constitution
see.
check. Constitution save.
You get
Let's
+4 for your bless.
Oh, a +4? Okay, well, I
Yeah,
think
roll
she'd
a,
make
roll a
it
d4.
D4.
to add it.
1 + 4.
It could be up to a 4. Ooh.
That's-
Ooh,
I
11
mean-
might do it though.
It was one off.
Oh,
It's this is you are wholly unused to it, and just like a flood of memories just kind of come back to like why you never don't want to be on a boat. And the more you think about it, the more you go, don't puke, don't puke. Like the more your brain goes puke, puke, puke,
Yeah.
and it's just coming up.
I'm grabbing her
clean
hair.
that up. Let's clean that up.
Well, I mean, she's been hanging out near the railing. I think it's safe to
Oh,
say
yeah.
it went over the
Right.
railing.
Mhm.
I'll get
I start
anything
hearing
that-
the.
If the wind blows
Kai
back.
starts hearing the dry
Exactly.
heaving, like the, and it's like, oh
I'm
no,
Vomit
I'm
imagining
in.
gonna grab it.
Kai's like holding her hair back and like rubbing her back. And-
What side of the boat are you on? By the way, I'd like to ask.
let's say the port side.
Port side. Okay.
I'm just making a random guess. It's a 50-50. It could be either side.
Okay.
Going into the port side.
The port side is
left
essentially the south side of the boat right now. You guys see the little boat?
We do.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
it could be a little bit bigger, but that's like the size of the boat. I
That's
just kind
to
of want to make it
scale,
to
I
scale.
think,
Yeah.
for this
Yeah.
map, so you're fine.
It's like just like zoomed in a little bit. and you
Holy
can see
shit! Wow, that's tiny. Right.
It's a tiny boat, yeah, but it's to the size.
It works.
Who is where on the boat? Who is like watching the shore?
I think Giovanni would be. Especially like he's like remembering the bombing and stuff. So, or at least
Okay.
yeah.
Make a you notice something like is on the shore. It looks like what looks to be a trail. Make a perception check as you kind of like
Did I do a
noticing
perception
this.
check too, since she's kind of like over the
God.
railing?
Oh shit!
Oh,
You're over
Nice.
the.
Oh,
You're over the.
he's got it. Never mind. He sees stuff.
I mean,
Okay.
try.
You're over the other railing. You're on the
Oh,
other
the wrong
side.
railing. Okay, I see.
Yeah. You can if you want to see what kind of fish are eating your
Yeah,
junk.
yeah. That's
Gross.
I would be interested in that.
No thanks. I'll
It's for
pass on that one.
science.
I'll pass on that one.
Oh, look, a shark.
Not a whole lot of sharks. Just some little amberjacks and some mullets are kind of just.
I'm like pointing them out to her. I'm like, and that's a little parrotfish, and that's a sergeant major.
And Azadeh's kind of looking a little sick, and her she's like nodding to just kind of what am I trying to say? She's just trying to what's that word where you're trying to like make them happy and accommodate them? Placate. Well, placate kind of, yeah. That's close enough. Yes. She's trying to please her by nodding. What? It's just I can't think of that word, but you know what word I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Patronize.
Yeah, she's kind of like trying to humor her. That's what I'm trying to think of. Humor her. She's trying to humor her by like nodding and like.
We were just we were so socially awkward with each other.
So, Giovanni, you see along this trail a pair of green figures in tattered clothing are there watching the boat as well. They quickly dart into the underbrush as they have noticing that.
Can I identify those being lizard folk?
It's pretty far away, even with that perception check. Like it's
Sure.
I don't know if you have like eagle eyes or anything like that as part of your thing, but they're just a green pair of figures with like limited clothing.
Okay, but like as I notice them, I don't know. I make I don't know. Yeah, I'll just inform the crew about it.
Okay. So Giovanni just tells the rest of the crew that he saw something on the.
You know, I still have that parchment with the signals on it.
But that was for the slaver code, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it was just to get on the boat, but I don't know if they would recognize it.
Something tells me that the lizard folk might be using something else. If those are even lizard folk at all.
Yeah.
So here.
It might have been Green Dragonborn. Who knows?
Green Dragonborn.
That's
like
a
the difference
slight
between
reference
Jackson
to
and
the other campaign. Yeah.
Right? It's like, but do they have tails?
They're meeping.
Meep.
Also re-listening to that.
Oh, yeah,
I can't believe you threw liches in there.
Who knows?
I still need to listen to that. I hope I get a chance for Wednesday.
Even you. It was a pretty good session, actually.
Yeah, you need to take a look at the list.
Really into it.
I'm sorry. I was
Great.
working flat out.
Dude, real life always.
Oh yeah. But you do have a fantasy Costco list you need to look at.
Oh yeah, the secret shop.
Nice.
It's in the Discord.
Well, probably. I know that Blue would probably want something delicious.
A bunch of flash frozen fruit. You're good.
Nice.
Didn't we get to the camp and they were like eating Arakorka or something?
What?
No.
There
was just dead ones.
Part of the
Gotcha.
stuff.
Okay.
Hot
Sorry, I
fried
didn't mean to
Arakoka
derail
wings.
from this one.
Sorry. Yeah.
But we've got some folks on the shore. We gotta poke around. Oh, well, one, do they look like they noticed us? Too far away? How many ships? I mean, are there any other ships around?
There's no other ships around, and if Giovanni's relaying it exactly as he saw it, they seem to have noticed him noticing them, so they pop
Well,
back
in
into.
that case, I'm going to do the eye thing from Avatar at them, so if they can probably see it from way over here. You know?
Oh, okay.
Like I see you. Yeah,
Mhm.
I'm watching.
Okay.
You. He's gonna do that all the way from on the boat.
Terrifying. She's doing that.
It's a little aggressive, don't you think, Giovanni?
Perhaps, but it is how
What am I trying to say?
I am asserting dominance. In fact, he T-poses.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
Oh my god. Such is the ancient custom of my people. Like,
It is
It
the
makes me-
way.
it makes me seem larger than I already am. At 8
They
feet
did it in
tall.
weapon training.
I'm gonna like prestidigitating a puff of wind to make his hair sway.
Heck yeah.
Mm.
Folks, what do we want to do? We gotta investigate. These guys probably know that we're headed in there.
Yeah.
Well,
Go
I'm
track
sure
them.
I
want
mean,
them to know that we're coming.
We have to assume the worst, that they're scouts.
well, we
We
just
don't want
know
to be
that.
caught by surprise.
Exactly.
We don't
Gotta
want
get
to assume they're hostile, but it's best that we prepare that they could be.
Azadeh kind
Whatever
of pops
hap-
up for a moment and says, "We are going there to talk to them, aren't we?"
Of course.
That will
Has
be our
anyone ever
initial
thought
plan.
about waving?
So it does not matter if they've seen us. It is just as well.
Fair enough.
She kind of goes,
I think
again with
we'll.
another wave.
I think we'll get a little bit more information once we see their home. If they look hostile, then we may take a little bit more caution. But
Indeed.
it's reasonable to assume that they've had, just some advance warning of us to be prepared. We don't want to show up unannounced, so to speak.
I mean, Kai's gonna go to the side where Giovanni is, and she's gonna kind of look down, and she's gonna reach her hand forward and start water shaping,
shit.
like a peace sign.
Peace sign.
Such a hippie.
Okay.
Come in peace.
Okay.
Oh, at the
how
lizard folk.
long do you do that for?
I think I can make it last an hour.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Now, is the peace
Yeah.
sign your peace sign, or is it a peace sign that they would understand? Because otherwise, it could be like very well doing
It could be a declaration of war.
right. It could be the sign
Yeah.
of
Right?
the war
It could be
god,
like
and
two
then we-
fingers like facing forward, but then like turned around it means fuck you.
They
Right?
might, and they might just not understand what that is and just assume it's our declaration of war or anything. So
Okay, then I do a heart.
Okay. So you,
they have
so you-
they have shown the symbol of an exhumed.
that means they
human
want to
heart.
eat our hearts. Yeah. Yeah. No symbols. No symbols.
I think it would help.
I don't think they're culturally similar enough to make
Right.
that safe.
Yeah.
there doesn't seem to be a response for any sort of symbol or whatever that you do. I like which one do you actually do? Do you just do the heart? Do you do like anything, or do you do the peace symbol? Which one?
I don't know if there is like a peace symbol here. No, I'll just do the peace symbol.
I would say that there is like a universal peace symbol, but it's not like the hippie peace symbol. It's probably more
I'll
like
do that one.
Okay.
Two lizard folk hugging.
And it turns out it's like pornographic because it's Kai.
No, by the way, I want for our one fan that watches this show, I'm gonna go and say it is not 50 Shades of Grey. It is it is something sophisticated like Laurel K. Hamilton's Anita Blake series.
Mm.
I don't know.
Two
what that
lizard
I don't
folk
know.
kissing.
What that means.
All
It's
of
good
those
porn.
words just went over my head.
It's really good smut. Like actual like
Quality smut.
it is. It's not
Okay.
that
It's
stupid
Showtime
50 grades.
smut.
take
It's
your
not
word for it.
cinema smut.
I felt so insulted when you were like, it's 50 Shades of Grey. I'm like, that is disgusting.
You're like, don't even talk about me degrading myself by reading that stuff.
Okay. Anyway.
Anyway, after a while, you eventually get to the mouth of the Dunwater River, and you see another well-worn track off the coast through the tall seagrass and marsh. It looks relatively dry and well-traveled.
Okay.
Just like your mom.
Jesus.
Whoa!
Nice.
Great.
Okay.
When you get about 10 minutes to shore, can I get a heads up?
Sure.
So I can start ritual casting comprehend language.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Giovanni's gonna propose that he scouts ahead.
yeah, go ahead. Make a perception check, and anyone that is also wants to get in on the perception check.
he's gonna dolphin dive off the boat and swim up
Oh,
and that kind of scouting.
okay, sure.
Yeah.
Do you relay this to Hankins and Jenkins?
Yeah, I'll let him know. I'll let everyone know.
All right. They
Oceanus
slow
and
the
I can
boat
join you.
down in response. What were
Yeah.
we saying about Oceanus?
I was going to say, like, Kai and Oceanus can join.
Yeah, they're like made for swimming.
It's true. That's okay. He'll go alone. He'll be stealthier that, just in case.
I
Okay.
whispered to Oceanus, I think we should tail him, but maybe from a little bit behind.
He's gonna. I'm wondering if I should go super fast or not. You know what? Yeah.
Reveal your please.
I'm going to cast Zephyr Strike on myself, so that'll increase my speed by 30, and so that's a total of 70.
What?
Ooh.
Yep.
Very fast swimmer.
Monks, yo.
Baby. So
And plus Zephyr Strike is insane.
Mm-hmm. So it's like,
Nice.
and he just starts Michael Phelps in it.
Oh
Makes
wow,
sense.
yeah. I don't think I actually ever like fully read. I think I wrote off Zephyr Strike because it's concentration. But yeah, that's pretty amazing.
Yeah, like the last sentence is, and your move speed increases by 30 feet.
Yeah, that's really good. Yeah, so you does say walking speed, but you're aquatic, so I'm gonna give it to you anyways.
Right. And like my walking speed equals my swim speed. So.
Yeah, exactly. So, so yeah, you're just kind of zooming through the water like a torpedo.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
All right, perfect.
As I was saying, like, to Oceanus, like, I think we should tail him. Looks back, I've already lost him.
Just like gone. You see a as you like get there. There's like what looks to be a large mound, just like up to the south side of the river. And there is So and like one of the one of the trails leads to this mound, and you do see a small sea cave, about 15 foot wide, 6 foot high, along with it like off the tip right here.
Okay, and is that underwater or a little bit of both?
It's like a little bit of both. Like it's like just like a cave that kind of like you can like essentially row a boat in if you wanted to. Not necessarily this boat, but not or swim
a
into.
dinghy, maybe you think.
Mm.
Yeah.
I want to just go to the mouth of the cave and just kind of peep in.
Okay.
How far is it actually?
From where you are, let's see. You like when you just see it, you're maybe about 1,000, not 1,000 feet.
Okay.
I'd actually like around 1,000 feet out. So like you're not so close to to like be visibly noticed. But so you can get close if you want.
Give me a second.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
doing
having
math here. Okay, so I can make it there. 1,000 divided by 70 is 14, around 14 times 6 seconds. So in about 84 seconds, I can make it there.
Oh my god,
That's pretty ridiculous.
You're just checking to see if you still have like the concentration up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can definitely get within with up there to get a closer look if you want.
Okay. I just want to go as close as I can to be able to just peep in, because I'm thinking maybe it might be an entrance to for like those the slave traders and what have you, or maybe some bad people or something.
Yeah. What's your? That applies to your dash also,
Oh right, yeah,
or is
dashing.
70 your dash?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
dashing is actually 140.
Yeah.
So
I think that with that in mind, like you're super fast. Oops.
I'm just imagining Naruto running everywhere now with like the monk thing.
He's Naruto running in the water.
Yeah.
Just imagining like several sonic booms behind him, just like, annihilating the ocean.
Nice.
yeah, he goes pretty fast.
How far away from the entrance do you want to get?
Like a good 100 feet, or actually a little more than that. 180. Yeah, that's about a good enough distance for like any kind of anyone hearing me or so. And at that point, he like slow down and just start to glide over and peep in.
Okay. As you're closer, you can see that it's a bit darker in the cave, but you do see a small flickering of torchlight. And
I mean, darkness shouldn't be a problem. I have dark vision.
oh yeah, but like, but when I say darkness, I mean like darker than the outside sunlit
Gotcha.
air.
Gotcha. It's more gray. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
But can I make a perception check to just? I want to see if I can identify if it's like more than a cave. You know what I mean?
Okay.
If it's like
Yeah.
base.
He's behind the waterfall.
Hell yeah!
Whew.
Found the secret.
Holy shit.
That's pretty.
I
That's
found the secret waterfall. Yeah, the treasure chest. Yeah.
it's you see no waterfall, no treasure. But as you like
Aw.
concentrate closer, you can see movement inside. Peering inside, like you see like shapes definitely matching the ones from the boat. The ones
Can I
that
now tell if they are
stood up.
lizard folk?
They are lizard
not?
folk. Yes.
Okay.
They are. You
confirmed.
recognize them as like the same people that, or the same kind of folk that you saw on the
Mhm.
boat not too long ago.
Okay. Confirmed. I will now return to the ship / boat, and um, and I'm going to use shape water to make stairs, ice stairs up back onto the boat,
Okay.
and he's going to be glistening under the sun, and going to just strike a little pose for like a good second, flex, just do a quick flex,
So unfortunately, Azadeh is still feeling pretty sick.
We don't have a lifeguard.
Good. That's
Dude.
great.
So
That makes it
she
better.
doesn't quite catch it.
That makes it better.
You're really trying.
Just flecks of like even ice coming off from when he's shaped water and everything.
Yeah,
just kind of
yeah.
also
Like
reflecting and sparkling in the sun.
And meanwhile, Azadeh's like face is down on the railing, and she's
Good.
she's not able to appreciate it.
That's good. But you know what? At least it's a show for everyone else. And then I'm hoping Gowan is my hype man and can and hype it up. But it's okay.
Pop those pecs
Oh,
for
yeah.
Oceanus, just to let him know he's the boss.
But it's okay.
He's like, you see that, Oceananus?
Yeah.
That's what a real man looks like. Oceanus is just staring at him like, what's this little man saying?
Yeah, like I don't even know what's going.
Well, Giovanni's like what was he? Giovanni's like 8 feet tall or something.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Oceanus, I don't think would
big.
call him a little man. Like he's clearly bigger
No,
than
no, he was.
Oceanus.
Gowan.
No, he's talking about.
Go as the little
about-
man,
Oh,
like
Gowan,
trying to hype
okay.
him up.
He's like trash talking Oceanus,
And yeah,
but
Oceanus
he doesn't know what
he's.
he's saying.
yeah.
He's just doing the kind of like the polite. Yeah, okay,
Yeah, that's great.
Uh-huh.
That's perfect. But yeah, I'm just gonna relay to the party about the cave. I saw lizard folk there. We should all try to see if we can approach it and sneak in from there properly.
So Azadeh finally
Yeah, my
kind of
twig,
like
it'll
pipes
kill you.
in and says, "Good, land, yes, land."
Don't worry. 4, 5, 12 more of those trips and you'll be fine.
It's lit as well by torches. Should be fine.
Do you think it's wise to just try to sneak in on him?
It can be difficult since we're in a large group, but
No, I meant
not all of us can swim,
not a
unfortunately.
feasibility thing. A polite thing. If we're coming to somebody's home, I don't know if they'll take too kindly to us sneaking up on them.
You make a good point. Do you think we should perhaps myself and Kai go and speak to them?
An emissary of sorts, perhaps.
Indeed.
Giovanni, emissary of the Gorgonites.
Gorgonite.
By this point, Hankins and Jenkins have like fully anchored the boat off of the shore
Okay.
and pulled down the sails, and it's just like we can't really pull that boat in any farther. We got a small boat that you could use. I can't. Why am I like blanking on it? A small rowboat.
A dinghy.
Dinghy.
A dinghy. There we go.
There you go.
Excellent. Azadeh and Wolfram can use that.
What about Olivia?
Oh, right, and Olivia too.
And Gowan.
How many people does it fit?
It'll fit you all. I mean, you gotta kind of bunch up next to each other, but you can.
I can
get
sit
it-
on
get it.
somebody's lap if need be.
No,
Yeah.
you can sit on my shoulders.
He's not a parrot.
Okay.
Somebody have a baby Bjorn.
I'm assuming, Giovanni, you're just gonna swim?
He's already like back in the water.
Right.
And he's like dog paddling for fun.
Dog
Guy,
paddling at a speed of 70.
dry or water guy?
Concentrating. Could I have said like anchoring took 10 minutes?
Oh yeah, no, like the entire time Giovanni was gone, you can be doing stuff if you want. It took a little bit. Look, not a whole lot of time, but like while he did that, while he came back and was communicating with the rest of the party, Hankins and Jenkins were already like anchoring and everything.
Okay. I'll swim and then I'll take Blue and I'll put him on Wolfram's shoulder.
Sweet.
All right.
And she kind of like swan dives off the boat.
Nice.
Wolfram kind of just gestures to Oceanus. Does he want to swim? Like,
He like kind of like he says to whoever will understand him. I prefer to swim.
yeah, and
I'll translate that. Don't worry.
yeah, that's what Wolfram was implying. So, yep. Let's get on the boat.
Let's do it.
Okay, so you are approaching. You're all approaching. So who's in the water? Oceanus, Kai,
Giovanni, Oceanus, and Kai.
Yes.
Swimmers.
and everyone else is in the boat. Wolfram, do you have a flag? Hang on, you got like a token on. You had like a flag token on. Do you mind if I turn that off?
Oh yeah, I can't even turn it off myself. So please do.
Oh yeah, because you're not on the right one. 1 second, as I forgot to put this person in.
I'm pretty sure it was just from inspiration at one point.
Okay. How are you three swimming in? Are you swimming in underwater or are you swimming in above water? Like, like on the...
Like we're kind of coming as emissaries, so we should probably be above water.
Okay.
What do you
1
think,
second.
Sam?
Kai's kind of doing both. Like she's enjoying being in the water, so
Okay.
she'll kind of be like dolphin kicking, but then coming up, swimming up for a little bit, then go back down under, being in her element.
Quite literally.
All right, 1 second as I move you all over into the lair.
The scary town.
It's so dark.
completely dark. Oh, there we are. We're in the upper right.
Time to mess with
Yeah,
the
let me see if I can
camera.
get you here. You guys should be all right here.
Big map.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's a really,
man.
really big map. So
Holy moly.
bear with me as we navigate this, if that comes to it.
Yeah.
Us.
You all can move around and everything, although you're all okay.
Not in the front.
Yep.
Did they change a shortcut? I wanted to see how I can view the map based on how you see it.
Do you have the
I thought
fog? So it's like
I don't have.
sign?
I don't have the fog of war turned on. I just have the regular the old school like reveal map
I
stuff
think it's
because I don't want it to.
I think
What were
it's
you saying?
Control L.
That's what I thought, but it's not really working. I don't know. It's like pulling up something in Chrome itself. I'm just gonna not worry about that right now. But if you all can see it fine, then that's good.
Yep, we're seeing
Yep.
things good.
Perfect.
Well, I see the
So you
little
enter.
square.
So you enter a large water-filled cave. The ascent in the cave is salty and earthy. Occasionally, you get waft of like of what smells like fermented seaweed, but it quickly passes. The temperature and everything inside of the caves itself is fairly pleasant. But this large cave, about 70 feet in diameter, connects to several passages. To the east is it continues on into a larger pool of water. Down south, past torches, and up on a makeshift, or not makeshift, but a crudely crafted wooden deck is a passageways carved out of mud and stone. Most of the cave is but aside from the south, most of the cave appears natural.
Okay. How dark is it? Is it light enough to see, or because you said there were
Dense
torches?
darkness.
It's light enough to see. So there's torches on the walls and everything, and it's definitely darker than outside, but it's fairly decent. As you start to approach, though, you hear voices barking in the down in the cavern passageways below.
Should we call out to him, or?
I gotta just turn to Kai because she's the more charismatic one on that. So
Uh-oh.
About that.
Am I?
She.
I don't know.
Should be Olivia and me, frankly, as far as who's got the
True.
most charisma.
I meant like in the water.
But they're the only two that can speak.
Because we're
Yeah.
also the only two that can talk with them. So
How about this, Kai? I'm just gonna give you guidance.
Oh, thank God. Yeah, we can call out to them.
I mean, is everybody in agreement, or should we just waltz
I'll
I'm
in?
not here to
ask
talk.
Oceanus what's his opinion.
So Zeta is very grateful to be back on solid ground and is finally kind of like looking a little bit more perky.
Oh, are you
No,
getting off the boat? You're because you're still on the boat right now. You're on a
Oh,
little
wait.
rowboat.
Oh.
You're on water right now, kind of
I thought we
rowing
were
into
getting
this.
into the cave.
It is, but it's
We're in a cave.
there's water right now.
With water.
Yeah, sorry, I
Oh,
don't have
okay, I
like a
didn't
little
realize.
rowboat thing you can have on. So
Okay.
just imagine
She's
you're on
still
like
not
a little
happy
rowboat.
then. Never mind. She's still terribly unhappy.
Oceanus just says we should proceed cautiously.
I mean, we're only on the diplomatic thing, so we don't want to be like, caught sneaking around.
Yeah, Giovanni nods in agreement, and he's just gonna move on up then and with Kai, and
Okay.
and this in a very friendly way say hello in Draconic Fusurada.
Because yes, that's how the dragons would say hello.
Exactly.
All right. 1 second as I get all this settled out. So a couple things start happening as you speak out. Oh, jeez. I'm gonna have to figure out these shortcuts to navigate faster. A number of lizard folk come out from the small area below.
Okay.
Oh,
And geez, hang on.
oh, this one looks scary.
A couple of lizard folk come out of some tall seaweed from behind you. All of these figures are holding like weapons made and spears made of bones and clubs, and they're just kind of pointing them aggressively in your general direction. Who speaks Draconic? Giovanni.
And Kai now.
Oh, Kai also.
I
Yes.
had to hear him. I had to hear him say it first.
Okay.
Just hold my my arms out and kind of bow just as like a symbol to like I have no weapons, but Lilidana know I am the weapon.
Yeah, Kai is kind of like
Nice.
putting her hands up and kind of bowing, and then she's gonna water shape the peace symbol sign and go, "We come in peace. We just want to talk."
Okay, 1 second. Sorry. Yeah. So the lizard folk emerge out of the cavern with a particularly big one approaching. The other two are coming right. One approaches from behind, and Oceanus kind of looks at it nervously as it approaches with its weapon drawn. The other rounds the corner and points his bone spear at you four in the rowboat, and is speaking shock, which Giovanni you hear, or anybody on the boat that can speak Draconic hears as over here. Get over here.
Yeah, I just kind of signal with my hands like for them to come over.
To him or?
I think which direction was he like pointing to, like the dock or?
He was pointing. Yeah, he was pointing to the
Okay.
docks.
Yeah,
We're
like
gonna move. Let's slowly get the boat in here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We'll follow whatever
Mhm.
orders they give us.
Mm-hmm.
And this entire time the larger lizard folk is pointing at you, Giovanni.
Oh, this guy,
with
is he
his,
hot?
with his yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, he's pointing at you with his club, and he's just saying, "I'm not gonna do Draconic. I'm just gonna tell you what he's saying."
Yeah, sure.
He's gonna say,
Don't wreck your voice, bro.
"Who are you? Drop your weapons."
Giovanni just kind of holds up his hands. He has no weapons. And neither does Kai really, right? She's a wizard, so.
I think I have like a dagger.
Yeah.
I'll drop my weapons.
Yeah, I'll
Sure.
take my long belt off and drop it into the boat.
Yeah. Giovanni's like gonna take like the sword. Yeah, he has a longbow, and longbow and a long sword, so he's gonna take those. I forget about those, and he'll put those down. But I think his sling and his whip kind of just look like little belts on him. So Tetsuya Nomura style belts. No one can tell.
Gowan's gonna put his rapier and dagger down, but he's gonna put one dagger in his boot.
Make a sleight of hand check as you do this. So yeah.
Yeah. Oh shit. What if you had a?
They're not very perceptive.
Aren't you like hiding between your friends?
Azade's going to be seeing everybody disarming themselves, and she's going to frown deeply, and she's going to like hold on to her greatsword a moment, and then just gently, slowly lay it down on the bottom of the boat where she can still reach it.
It's a roll a D8.
Kai will pipe up.
I need to roll a D8.
Okay. 1 second, Kai. Okay, you're able to hide your dagger. Sorry, go ahead, Kai. What were you saying?
Kai was just gonna ask. Apologies. My friends do not speak Draconic. Do you mind if I translate for them?
Do you Wait, with comprehend languages, do you speak the language also, or is you just know what it is?
I think I speak it too, right?
Yeah, should be speaking.
I'm looking it
So
up
it
really
kind of
quick.
sucked to do one, only understand it.
You understand. You also understand any written, but you must be touching the surface. Oh yeah. No.
Okay,
You can
so I
just
just
It
understand.
just says you
Okay.
understand.
Oh.
Tongues is what you need to speak.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
right.
But this is good, so you can at least tell everybody what you're saying, while Giovanni is the one speaking to everybody.
Yeah. In
Yeah.
that case, he's just gonna relay exactly what Kai just said, and just explain that that she'll be translating towards everyone, so they don't get like suspicious why she's talking to them or something.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Go ahead. He just goes, ha, talk. Move away from your weapons. Come with us.
of course, and he's gonna just follow him, I guess.
I'm gonna hop out of the boat and
Yep.
follow along.
Just follow along behind everybody else.
Kai is auto translating.
I'm going to do. There's like a lot going on here, so I just want to make sure that I
Take your
get
time, man.
it. Yeah.
Zeta's like looking back at the boat, like she wants to be out of the boat, but she doesn't want to be away from her great sword. So she gets out of the boat and and like makes an unsteady step onto the solid land and like visibly has a sigh of relief. But then she looks back longingly at her great sword.
As you are the last to leave Azadeh, you see that they are the other Lucifer folk are there picking up any of the weapons you leave
Yeah.
behind, and will be slowly following along behind everybody. Wow. This is where dynamic lighting would be interesting, but it's fine.
I wonder if they're trying to take them, because that could be
Let's
I'm starting to
all
think they
shoot.
are too. They probably
Let's
are.
all shelf for Hunter to have pro.
At least they're keeping them in eyesight of us, so.
Well, no, I think
Azeda's
he just
gonna take
turned it
them,
off,
but
right?
if they try to take her sword.
Yeah, I just turned it off for now.
It was Brian.
I'm still trying to figure it out. So they are, leading you down these halls through what seemed to have been a guard room, down a small corridor, and to a.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, go ahead. What were you going to say?
I was gonna say, like, as we're walking, and I'm following behind this large lizard folk, I'm gonna be like, Giovanni's gonna try to talk with him, like, please, something like,
We come here to
we
come here in
Parlay.
peace, to parlay. Is there anything we can discuss?
Speak not with me. Speak with Queen.
Giovanni's like,
You have a queen?
Oh my God, Giovanni is just like
no, that's me.
perpetually-
That's me. That's not Giovanni.
Giovanni
that's
horny.
me.
Two of our party members just want to hit on everything.
but it's like,
I see. Then
We're just Captain Kirking it up over here.
yeah, yeah.
is there anything you can tell me about your queen?
Making small talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hubba.
Exactly.
Slowly but surely, just kind of. I just need to
Mm-hmm.
figure out a fast way to do this, but this is what I got.
I'm gonna have Blue switch over to Azadeh's shoulder.
Oh, Blue's here.
Aw,
is
it's like a
here.
confluence of my characters.
Oh my god.
Yeah, these guys are coming down too. I'll take care of them a little bit later. He leads you down to this door, this large wooden door. You pass through. He had to unlock a gate as you were walking past, and then locked it again behind himself as he led you all.
Gowan to make note of the lock if it's something he can pick or something like that later.
Make a perception check.
Mm-hmm.
Good idea. Oh.
I'm not burning another. Sorry.
Yeah.
Do you have inspiration?
Not even.
No.
GM inspiration. He would have GM inspiration if he wants to. If he wants it.
Up to you. Your call.
I would do it. It's important. You can always get inspiration.
Let's do that. Let's use it on that.
Okay. Reroll it.
Come on, baby.
Come on.
Oh my god.
Oh.
As far as you're aware, this is a really this is a really difficult lock. You're not used to this kind of.
Could Kai be kind of taking a mental map of their twists and turns throughout here?
Sure. I mean, you've passed by just several doors. It's been a pretty straight shot from your small little rowboat.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not, you haven't gone through any big twists yet or anything in this huge lizard folk.
I'll get a better roll on the thieves school whenever I need that. Hopefully.
But he unlatched the door and goes through and ushers you, eyeing you menacingly.
I smile at him. It's all good, bro.
He gives a small snap of his
German
jaw.
The awkward, trying to pull your lips back and make a weird smile face out of it.
Kai will kind of give him a small head bow of thanks. He's
so I take it this is the queen.
I don't think this is the queen.
What you see before you is just a large. You see. Okay, let me describe the scene. Sorry.
Yeah, go for it.
This is a large open arena, and it looks like a lot of training goes on here. Lots of lizard folk are fighting against dummies in the center. The creature in the middle doesn't appear to be one of them. It looks to be just kind of almost like a pet or a mount that they have.
Gotcha.
There.
Kind of like the Mickey Mouse universe. They own a dog, but yet Goofy is a dog. They own a lizard, yet they're lizards.
But it appears that way, but they do speak to it, and occasionally, and it does answer back through tips and stuff.
Amazing.
Interesting. This thing's intelligent.
As you all are ushered in, there's other lizard folk behind you. I just didn't move them with you. Go ahead, Giovanni.
Yeah. Oh no! I was just thinking, if anything, we should just feed Oceanus to these guys. But anyhow.
Actually, you say that, but as Oceanus walks through, one of the lizard folk that led you in kind of holds him back and says, and kind of pushes him to the back wall.
Okay.
He says, "You
here?"
here?"
I see. He thinks Oceanus is the bottom. Gotcha. Yeah, he's the omega of our group. Fair. That's a fair assumption.
But to the east side, on a large mattress, lays a rather large lizard folk figure.
Ooh.
And they.
How large?
He looks big.
Yeah, big old boy.
She is bigger. She is definitely bigger than the other folk around.
As reptiles would. Okay. Okay.
And she sees you all approach. Come
That
in,
one?
visitors. This it's actually this one.
Oh.
And she like kind of dismisses the lizard folk to her side that was appeared in mid sentence talking to her about some formal affairs.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, did you flash up the token? Because I didn't see it.
It's this one.
Oh, it's just this one. Sorry. She doesn't actually have anything special right now. Next time I'll have something special for her.
Yeah, you gotta Google some hot stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Use the Divinity Original Sin 2 stuff or whatever.
Oh, good point.
There's lots of lizard folks from there. Anyway, I guess we'll move on over.
Here, let me show you guys this at least. This is like what most of the lizard folk look like, in case you did not know.
Oh, cool. Very
Oh, they're using turtle shields. Interesting.
The other lizard folks don't seem to they seem to pause when they see you all enter, but the creature in the middle barks at them, and they continue on back with their training, fighting against the straw dummies that they are.
This thing is training them.
It's the teacher.
Very interesting.
The laying
Argonian maid.
The figure laying down on the rather large mattress speaks to you. What are you doing here? Who are you and where did you come from?
We are a group of adventurers who have come on behalf of Saltmarsh. We would like to extend what's the word I'm looking for? Shit. Help me out, someone with a better vocabulary.
Parlay?
We are here
Goodwill?
to parlay. To extend our goodwill to the lizard folk.
You did not come unannounced. You just came right into our home.
Well, it does not seem to be a way for us to announce our arrival. Our apologies.
She's speaking common, correct?
She is speaking common.
Aha, great.
Ooh. Smarty
Perfect.
pants.
That way I like kind of usher Olivia to, get over here. I give her some guidance if she doesn't have it already.
She does not.
Okay. Just in case of anything, Gotta make a persuasion check or two.
Well, unannounced is better than nothing, I suppose. But we're just following a few leads, trying to keep ourselves prepared.
Azadeh's gonna pipe in and try to turn on the butter and say, what a people such as you, with vigilant scouts and warriors, need of announcements?
Are you mocking us?
Ooh.
We're
Did you not know of our coming? We saw lizard folk see us as we approached the shore.
We saw your ship. We did not see you. We saw your ship when you approached our home. We did not see you earlier.
We meant no offense. We weren't aware of how to properly announce ourselves.
Our humble apology.
You could not perhaps write a letter? Send a missive, perhaps?
Apologies for our ignorance, but are there multiple lizard folk clans here?
What do you...
We could have swore we saw scouts coming in, and we signaled that we were coming in peace.
Yeah, seriously.
But-
Ooh.
Perhaps, but we. And she barks an order at the lizard folk to her right, and she says, "Check with our scout." And he says, "Yes, check with scouts." And he goes, "Yeah, okay." And this one snakes off.
Snakes off. I see what you did there.
Slithers off.
We will look into this. But why are you? Again, you think I do not know that you could just send where you're from?
Well, I suppose that's exactly why we're here.
I have seen birds send like with letters and stuff. I am actually a little offended that you did not think.
I know what to say, but I don't know if you guys want me talking.
You can talk. I think the floor's open to anyone.
Yeah, I have
She's
some.
speaking common, so.
Yeah, but actually, go ahead, Sam.
We come on behalf of Saltmarsh, and we apologize. We just, the city has never had contact with you before, so we didn't know who to address before. Saltmarsh would love to open relations with your culture.
She kind of looks at you when you say this, kind of silently shifts her posture, and instead of just laying down in like a more of like a casual manner, is now sitting straight up, but cross-legged. Speak. Why would you want now? Why would you want to be here?
You are a group of people, a culture. It is important that we extend relations, be able to assist each other, learn from each other.
We have been here for some time. If you wanted to make a cultural agreement, you would have long ago.
And I agree. The people of Saltmarsh, the humans of Saltmarsh specifically, are slow to such cultural exchange. But with our group here, as new residents of Saltmarsh, we are promoting this cultural relations and exchange.
She just kind of thinks about it, and she just. Now is not the time for cultural exchanges.
Well, if you've got something on your mind, perhaps it'd help you trust us if we were to help you with this problem you're having.
Indeed. I believe, in fact, cultural relations will begin with such things. Let us help you. What can we do?
When you say this, the other lizard folk that had snuck away has come back into the chamber and goes up and whispers to the his superior up here, and he in turn whispers it to the queen.
I'm gonna make a perception check on that.
Sure.
Same.
Ooh.
Same.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So we all got 15. Oh, okay, yeah, never mind.
All right, maybe I should roll too.
Let's
It's
all
probably
get in this, buddy.
Yeah, Kai, you
Oh, no.
Okay.
I don't
Kai,
know
you
what
have a
that-
guidance, so.
My elf ears.
It's interchronic.
I don't know a damn thing.
Yeah, it's
I'm
probably
not sure
just
it is
Hold on.
interchronic.
I didn't think of that.
Yeah.
That's
So,
minus the one.
Yeah, so Olivia and Gowan, you both, and Wolfram, you all hear his like little whisper, this low whisper in a very very harsh tones and consonants. But only Kai and Giovanni seem to actually hear the actual words. that was spoken to, and you hear slowly. This is them from the ones that took the weapons. And she nods and dismisses back the sub chief to the side, and she goes, "Tell me, again, you say your purpose is for cultural reasons. Please tell me again why you are really here."
As a friend has told me, all relationships must start with honesty. The Council of Saltmarsh was a bit worried when we took over a slaver ship that was dealing in slave trading and discovered a lot of weapons on board. And so they sent us here to make peaceful negotiations and possibly find out why you are in need of acquiring a mass number of weapons.
Slaves? She looks back at her sub chief and just kind of shoots him a very mean look and returns back. I did not know that we were dealing with slavers.
Actually, our companion, Oceanus, in the back there, he was actually captured by them when he was investigating.
The CL?
One of the freaks. Yes, indeed.
And along with one of our residential children was on that ship.
Yes, the slavers. That is why we had to attack and dispose of them. They are criminals of beyond evil that we do not tolerate.
Azadeh nods like enthusiastically.
I do not care if they were criminals, but I disagree with slavery on practical bounds. It is cooking and cleaning and caring for people that's it's just too much. I myself will apologize for not knowing that we were somehow aiding slavery and your.
So is it gonna step up and say, "We were concerned about your desire for weapons, considering how close you are to Saltmarsh"?
Why would we attack Saltmarsh?
Well, I
That
suppose
is
that's
why we
the
are
answer why
here.
we're here.
Mm.
And if you had no intention in doing that, then I suppose that's really our answer.
I, for one, do not believe you are trying to attack Saltmarsh, but I did push for us to communicate with you peacefully because I want to know what is your situation and how can we help? How can we help?
Why do you need so many weapons?
You mean you do not know?
No.
No.
So, word has not spread to Saltmarsh yet. This is good. This is good. We are building forces to combat against a bigger threat than slavers.
Ooh.
Oh,
What threat could
Go
that
on.
be?
On God.
And
real
she
talk?
she says, the Sawahi. And she says that with such bitterness in her voice that the lizard folk behind you all pause
No.
training for a little bit. The large creature kind of stares back at her for 1 second and then barks again, return. And they continue training.
When she says Sagahin,
Sag-
Olivia's gonna spit.
Okay.
Who does?
She's gonna
Wait,
spit
On the ground.
Oh,
yeah.
Olivia.
on the
Nice.
ground. Like she's dealt with these things before and is not happy
Mhm.
about them.
What?
Yep.
What is that?
Wolfram, you have seen them before also. Kai, you have never seen the Sawahin, but you've heard your father talk about stories about repelling their like raiding attacks and stuff, and how they are almost like cultish in their desire to kill and destroy and just kind of take over the seas.
Yeesh.
I've dealt with them by any chance?
You've make another D100 as we
Sure.
see if
Here we
that
go.
has started like a little thing in your.
I'm just kind of thinking that maybe during the whole Sea Prince Wars and what have you,
Mhm.
something
And-
made it kind of hey, that's the
Ooh.
inverse of the
You
sex
are
number.
rolling
Jesus
well.
Christ, Mike, dude.
That was very good.
You are rolling well.
You know that one like the sea prince that you had fought before,
Mm-hmm.
the oh god, what was her name again?
The Dragonborn, Therax Guldia.
Yes, she had actually used enslaved Sawaheens as some of her
Ooh,
Holy shit!
strike.
Oh man, she's metal. I
Yeah.
can't wait.
Yeah,
Kai,
so
upon
like
hearing that, kind of like
Can't
grabs
wait
her
to flirt
stomach
with her.
and drop.
But okay, Giovanni just folds his arm and grunts as well, like the same time like when Olivia's spitting on the ground. Just to
So Azadeh
express.
kind of mumbles to herself within earshot of the party, saying, I do not understand how there could be a force worse than slavers.
Azadeh, back where you are, a little bit away from the rest of the party, you actually see that even Oceanus has kind of like reacted, like he put his mouth over his hand over his mouth, sorry, and like just.
My picture of Oceanus is just like he's just slowly becoming more and more femme.
He's an ethos.
Yeah.
would Gowan have known about the things? Sorry.
Unfortunately, not. I don't think so.
Yeah.
Well,
I wouldn't think maybe just rumblings, but not at like ever actually
Like
encountered
scary
one.
yeah,
stories.
Sailor Tales and stuff.
yeah, Sailor
Olivia
Tales
told
and
him,
rumors.
yeah.
Yeah, Kai's gonna kind of like give a very shocked, scared look back at Azadeh while still like kind of like clutching her stomach.
So Azadeh's kind of just going to give her like a confused look and shake her head, like shrugging her a little bit, like, what?
It's
I really like
It's
Azadeh.
bad.
Azadeh is the only one who's like never heard of him. That's good.
Yeah, she's clueless. It's like, she's fought monsters before, but she has no idea what you guys are talking about.
Gowan heard him as scary stories when he was being raised as a child, not a grown man.
Scary buggers. Not
It's
even to mention the
really-
whole shark thing.
it's really
Right,
bad.
frightening.
Oh, sharks aren't that bad.
Oh no, when they're being controlled, they are.
Oh yeah.
They'll run a boat right over.
We were originally driven. This was an old home of ours, and we were actually driven here because of the.
So Azadeh's just going to go ahead and say, I don't understand.
Oh God, we're all dogpiling.
All of a sorry.
Or
All the GMs, they're like,
I
no!
literally pressed enter the
Thanks,
same
guys.
time.
I think I got it.
Yeah, she continued. Yeah, she continued on. We were driven here by, and we are looking to bolster our forces.
So who again?
We have already gotten the local merfolk involved, and even a few. Look at that! Look at that! Try. But unfortunately, I'm not sure if that is enough.
So have they've run you out. Do you know if they're still there?
They, as far as my scouts go, they might be building up their forces for a larger strike.
So Azadeh's going to say again, like hoping someone's going to actually explain it to her. She says, I do not know these Salhugin. What manner of folk are they?
They're
In nature.
imagine a shark that's a humanoid person, like as
Like a
the
were shark.
yeah. But I
That
mean,
seems quite
Oh, God.
awkward and not anatomically feasible.
just look at the lizard folk. Just replace that with a shark. It's a shark that walks essentially.
Azadeh looks and kind of squints and still looks confused.
They're very evil creatures who just kill and destroy anything they come across.
Aye, they love the scent of blood.
They live for it, relish it. Some will even become slaves to masters just for blood.
So
Ooh.
she
Also,
looks
some have
at,
forearms. It's really freaky.
Indeed.
She looks at Giovanni and says, "But do they enslave others?"
In order to capture more for their masters, and perhaps to feed on later, yes.
I don't think that people live long enough to be slaves with them.
Fair enough. My experience is those who were serving under one of the sea princes.
So Azadeh kind of goes back to like looking a little aloof, and her back is straight and her shoulders are back, and she goes, I still do not see how that is worse than slavers."
Okay.
Well, just think if they ate the slaves
she's
when they were
just
done with
really nothing's gonna stop slavers for nothing's gonna
Gotcha.
top
Very one
slavers
track
in
mind.
her head
It's
for
it's
how
it's
how
not
horrible
about
they are.
how much worse they are than slavers. It's just that they pose a significant threat.
Mm-hmm.
She
Yeah,
kind of
Giovanni
just
was
goes,
not the.
she says she contemplates it.
Enough that multiple tribes of different peoples are banding together.
There are a threat of the entire sea and anyone who lives on the coast.
They killed my mom.
Oh,
You just
Azadeh
gonna drop
actually
that?
responds
Just
to
drop
that.
that now?
The drop.
Azadeh looks down at Kai, and she just kind of like puts her hand on her shoulder for a moment and actually looks sympathetic.
Yeah. No, for sure.
Yeah, that's a pretty sad revelation.
Mm-hmm.
At least I'm assuming everyone's going to be reacting sadly.
Yeah.
Olivia certainly is.
Right. We're.
unless you're some kind of monster.
Let's all
Yeah.
hug her.
Yeah,
Hug her
group hug.
Group hug.
in the middle of the
Oh,
hug. Oh man, that'd be
Carry
great.
act.
Let's all hug. Let's all hug.
We all here have lost someone to them and their madness.
Well, if you can point us in the right direction, then
So, what happened to the weapons that we confiscated from them?
they are back at Saltmarsh.
Yeah.
I think Eleander has them.
Okay, so they didn't
Yeah.
get destroyed or anything. They're just kind
No,
of.
No, we have them all.
They're just there.
We will speak with our officials back in Saltmarsh, but also we want to see if we can offer assisting you in any way, training, other gear,
Manpower.
manpower.
Yeah,
Us
do you know
I
how
do
working
not-
together will be
Is
much
that
more
right?
effective.
Is that a racist term? Because they're lizard folk?
I mean,
folk power?
Folk power.
assistance.
Oh, I love that folk power.
Folk power.
Folks is my favorite gender neutral
Ah.
term.
It's mine too.
We can offer military or at least some kind of offensive or defensive assistance as well.
Indeed, if we are able to work together, have our strategies combine.
I agree that working together would be beneficial. I do not know enough.
Yeah, that's fair.
Saltmarsh itself is a very untrustworthy, or that's not the word I'm looking for. Is a very
Backwards town?
suspicious. Is very suspicious of others.
Mhm.
They are.
I can strongly
Do you know they have a
Right now,
bridge
yeah.
that makes elves sick?
I would
That
say
I did not know that.
Olivia's ears will go red briefly.
that they do have their annoyingly differences, but I think that even they would band together to help.
Indeed, this is for a greater cause, to fight against a greater evil. At the least, some of us here can be able to work with you. Several of us have military experience.
Well, all right. I will have to ask that you convince the rest of my tribe. Then we will see. We will. I will weigh the merits of your offer. What?
I'm just kidding.
I will weigh the. I will weigh the merits of your offer based on how my tribe.
Wait, I don't get why you have to have any sort of. Sorry, we're asking for
we
nothing
need to
in
do
return.
multiple side quests for the main quest.
We literally have nothing.
Yeah.
We didn't ask for anything from them. So it's like, what is there to consider? Like they're getting a win.
That's true. That is true. Like we're straight up just offering help.
Yeah, I don't even care about.
Yeah.
I mean, do
Just
we
being
have
nice.
anything we want? That's the problem. We just
We want them to ally with us. That's it.
yeah.
That's
So-
it.
That's yeah.
We're not asking for anything. Yeah, that's very true.
Yeah, I mean, we found out that they're not after us at all, or after
Mhm.
Saltmarsh.
That's
at
what I
all.
said. Yeah, like, well, that's our answer. We're done.
They are.
Only
Yeah, they're
asking for
essentially.
friendship.
They're essentially building up forces.
I mean,
to
if they want
combat
any
a
political
greater-
marriages, we can talk. We can set up Saltmore.
Anders gets
2 birds,
married.
1 stone. Bam.
Anders gets married.
Get Anders with this queen. Done and done.
Is Anders the scaling?
Hey, he hasn't found someone he's
Is
interested
Anders a
in yet.
bottom?
Yeah, he doesn't seem to be interested in human women, so
Right.
Oh my
You never
God.
know. You never know.
We'll just have to have somebody write him a smut book about lizards and just leave it around him and be like, "Oh, have you seen this?"
the lusty Argonian.
Yes, the
maybe.
lusty
Yeah.
Argonian makes it.
exactly.
Oh, what'd you think of that? Oh, you liked it. Well, I have the woman for you.
Oh my God.
This is great.
I ship it.
The lusty lizard folk. It's
Oh my
great.
God. If you. So please, as she continues, she
Mhm.
repeats herself. So please, speak. We will. She kind of motions to the 2 lizard folk that are carrying your weapons
Okay.
as they come forward and hand you your weapons. You are free to walk about my home. Talk to my people. Let them know that we can trust you outsiders.
Oh, so
And
we're
if
gonna
you
watch
are-
that.
We're gonna spread
What'd
the
you say?
gospel.
I think she just wants us to. She just wants her people to get to know us. I think that's
Yes.
all.
It's a goodwill
Yeah.
tour.
Yeah.
That's
Actually,
really cool.
Okay, so
real-
Azadeh's going to gratefully take her weapon, her great
Her
sword
great
back
sword.
over her shoulder. Yeah, she's like, yes, there we go. That's her. That's her.
Do we have like a token we can show him, like a little pin? Like, ooh, we're with the lizard folk.
Or an
Oh,
escort.
yeah, like a seal.
Mm.
Do you ask for
Yeah,
one?
token's pretty good. Yeah, sure.
I just want a cool badge.
Just to avoid any aggressive.
Mm.
She
Just to avoid
Kinda
any
just shrugs.
aggressive altercations.
and she decides to like, I do not have anything on hand to give. Just tell anyone you are with. And she repeats the words in Draconic that she has spoken.
Oh, okay.
And
Gesundheit.
I like the word.
Olivia will say it back phonetically.
Mm.
Mm.
Yeah,
until
like
she
I
gets
turned to
it
the
right.
I turned to the party and like move my lips really slowly so they can kind of copy it and understand.
Yeah.
Fus Broda.
Everyone gets a good like little good little lesson in Draconic as it kind of like
Alright.
learned this small.
We know one phrase in Draconic.
There you go.
It is known.
Yeah, it is known.
This is the way.
This is the way.
I have spoken.
She has
Uh,
spoken. All right.
yeah, and
Is the way.
if you are as capable as you say, I might actually have work for you as well.
Hey, side quests. All right, cool.
I mean, I really thought this was gonna. I thought the boat ride was gonna take 4 days.
Side quests. Can't we just kill slavers? Come on.
Once we
what you had in
find
mind?
them, yes. Once we find them, for
But
sure.
then we need to seduce people to find them.
Well, a tribe of bullywugs have stolen an old artifact from us while we were relocating.
Olivia's nodding.
Ooh.
I have
If you
no
do,
idea
Bully
what it is.
if you do not, if you are
They're
land, yeah, if you are land folk who do not know what they are like giant frogs, but they talk and speak and fight.
Is our sea elf friend allowed to come with us?
He unfortunately will have to be watched. We have tried to make peace and make offerings with the Sea Elf tribe to defend this region from the Sawahin, and they denied us so far. So we will have to speak with this one in private.
Ooh.
Oceanus is any kind of political member of the Sea Elf. He's just a guy.
Guy.
He's just a dude.
He just happens to be
is
from
he?
there.
He's just a skater
Or
boy.
is he?
Or
You know.
is he?
Nevertheless, he is here with you.
Please don't hurt him.
I understand, but
They're
please
just going
don't
to
reflect.
Go ahead.
He is a part of our delegation.
He's too
The sea
handsome to be hurt.
The Sea Elf also speaks for Saltmarsh.
Not quite. And he does not speak for the Sea Elf people as either. Whatever his words or actions, they do not reflect what the Sea Elf clan holds.
Regardless,
We can
He
certainly
would-
vouch for him.
I appreciate you vouching for him, but we must still keep a watch.
I think it's best
Well,
not to press
Are
it
they
any
saying
further.
people watch,
Yeah.
or are they like
Well,
say
see you,
it's
bro.
now?
As long as you don't hurt him, and I'm gonna say to him in Elvish, they're gonna keep you here. Are you all right with that?
Like jail?
What's happening?
Yeah.
Giovanni
they're-
says,
we-
I
"They're
thought I
going
heard
to eat you."
Sawahin.
Yeah, they're fighting. They're gearing up to fight some Sarwin. They kicked them out of their house, and then they came here. So we're gonna help them fight them, maybe, and maybe get to know some people on here. Get some alliance going. But
They're gonna feed you
there's
to
some
him.
bad blood between you and the sea elves and them, so they don't really
Play
trust
nice.
ya. Yeah, play nice and sit tight. They won't hurt you. We'll be back for you. I promise.
Yep. Think of a way to try and convince your people.
You'll
So
be
wait,
fine,
is he like
Oceanus.
seriously
Do
being
not
held
worry.
as a prisoner, and we're just letting him take him?
It's
Well,
fine.
that's fine.
Of course,
We
you're
know where
not.
he is.
Yeah,
Ask
and-
him to leave.
he's got a good
he
corner.
We've prodded
Yeah.
twice about it, and they're being pretty firm. I don't want to anger them at all. We're here on very. It's very rocky to begin with.
I'm gonna turn to the queen and tell her, like, he only speaks the Quan and Elvish. Do you have anyone that can communicate with him?
Good to know. We will take care of it. Don't worry.
They're gonna eat him.
I'm like
Can I make an insight check on that?
Oh, there you go. I'm gonna flash him a thumbs
Sure.
up regardless.
Yeah, maybe we should
Make
just
an
make sure
insight
that
check.
she means
I'm
that.
gonna add the D4.
I think you're good. 18, 20.
She is it's a little hard to read. So you've never actually interacted with a lizard folk before, aside from on the boat that one time. But as far as you're aware, she's doesn't mean ill harm is going to come to him. You get a feeling that he's just supposed to be detained, not to be eaten or anything like that.
Okay. That's reassuring. But I mean, if they want to eat him, they can.
I was about to say, is it?
I was gonna say, of course, Giovanni would say that.
No, that was Sean talking. Sean is chaotic evil.
Oh god.
She says to him, says to the guard that's kind of just like, making sure he stays put. Take him to Saudi. The lizard folk
Take
nods
him to
and
what?
Yeah,
Take him to
there
where?
you go. To Sariv. You don't know if that's a place or a name.
interesting.
Well, see
Your
you
way.
later, Oceananus.
So Azadeh is frowning as she watches her boy toy go. She doesn't trust this.
You already have one man. You have like 3. Pick one.
Sounds like Kai is jealous.
No.
It's upsetting. Giovanni.
Yeah, it's upsetting Giovanni, sure.
I'm gonna
Well,
turn.
she's just frowning. She's not saying anything except asking questions.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn back to the queen and say, "Is there anyone you think we should start with?"
You can start with the shamans. You can talk to Sarif if you want. The one I sent your friend to.
Might be a nice
Yeah.
place to start with her.
I think I'll start there too.
Actually,
wish
do you
to
have a
speak to
library?
someone.
1 second. I think they might have something.
Or
Oh, cool. Yeah, I would be interested in the library too.
man,
Or-
Kai is such a book whore.
Because Giovanni is definitely wants to learn more about their culture, like genuinely. He's been asking for that for quite a while, if you guys remember. So,
Mm-hmm.
I do.
and devoid of that from
Saltmarsh is not a library kind of place.
unfortunately, yeah.
I thought it would be. Except for it's just like one guy's house.
Yeah,
Right.
Saltmarsh is
It's not even a library; it's just a book collection. Yeah.
I know.
Or
I'm
like
not gonna really
Saltmarsh,
get the.
maybe.
It's a really extensive book collection, you guys.
Gowan found some interesting facts in there.
For sure.
I can't wait until we hit up like the other town. Maybe they have like a huge library there.
Or maybe they're just even more racist. Who knows?
Who knows?
Maybe they're book dumb.
Having a bridge that just really hates every dragonborn over it makes every dragonborn sick.
We do not have a library, but we do have a temple.
Oh, a temple?
Ooh.
A temple to our deity Semuanya.
I'm a little less interested,
Semuanya.
but will
Yeah.
want to check that out.
Out of courtesy, I'll check it out. Like for
Yeah.
like learning.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, we're gonna eventually go there, so.
Let's start with, well, I don't know, but Giovanni's definitely going to start with checking out on Oceananus and the
Yeah, like where
that
did they
guy.
send him?
Yeah,
Okay.
what
Do you
was
have
the guy?
any?
Sohin or something?
Sorry.
Sarim. There we go.
Do you have
Sauron.
any blacksmiths or armorers?
Oh shoot. We have a Vesta area.
Wow.
That's not what that is. The hell's a vestry?
Where things
A
fester.
vestry is kind of like I believe it's a sort of religious thing where you have a collection of religious texts. I think that's what kind of brings my head.
How do you spell it?
It's
Uh,
Vestury, right?
Vestry is what I see.
Yeah, room attached to a church for office. Yeah, vestry.
Changing into vestments.
Yeah.
Like a changing room for the Pope.
Yeah, they don't really. I would assume they probably don't have a blacksmith, considering they just ordered a bunch of
They're
weapons.
stealing
Oh,
weapons.
that's true.
and
They just
stuff,
ordered a
yeah,
bunch of
yeah.
weapons.
Yeah.
Or not stealing weapons, but
Yeah.
making them out of bones and shit. Out of bones.
Or who's
Cheap
this?
Got a-
Fast weapons.
who's
I
this-
mean, you could see why
who's
they
this
were
big
trying
guy?
to buy them. They're kind of crap.
Whoever
Yeah,
he is, he's teaching them, which is sick as hell.
yeah, it's pretty fucking cool. Yeah.
I'm gonna watch him. See if I can catch any lizard folk fighting procedures.
I'm gonna start revealing stuff in the map.
Oh boy.
But
Ooh.
yeah, this will take a little bit. So if you guys want to take a break or anything,
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
Sure.
Cool.
Oh,
Oh, it's good.
yeah. I wouldn't mind grabbing a drink.
or is it getting too late for everybody? Or
I can probably go a little bit longer, but not very much
I
longer.
can play for a bit longer. My wife went to her parents, so I'm just here with my dog.
I just want to make sure that I can like open it up so you can just like see something and be like, hey, I want to go there or something. I can.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
we
do
could
that.
take a break, open it up, and then just be like, okay, next time this is where we want to go.
That works for me.
I think that's fair.
Or maybe we can even do that during downtime.
Oh, also true.
Oh
Ooh,
yeah,
yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
that works. Yeah. So yeah. So next time you can just do downtime and just tell me like who you want to meet and who you want to talk to and everything.
Yeah, that'd be good.
That'll be good.
Be right
I
back.
am going to be busy for the next few days until probably Thursday or Friday. I'm guessing. I'm going to see. I'm probably going to miss the other D&D
Is it
meeting.
Wednesday again?
Oh, okay.
Well,
That's okay.
So that's okay.
If anything for
You
that
gotta do what
one,
you gotta do.
We're gonna see. It depends on how much we get done tomorrow. If we manage to get enough done tomorrow, then I might be able to come on Wednesday, which would be great because then I would be able to catch up with the last episode and then join you guys. I really do want to come. It's just
oh
work.
yeah, don't worry. Like it's pretty easy keeping her safe. You know, it's like fly her up, shoot. I think the only thing is just make sure you take a look at the Costco list
Drop it.
and pick something because
Yeah.
for
We
right
did get
now,
some gold
Drop it.
as well from
I got
the
money,
session. Oh yeah.
We're smooth talkers.
and you're telling me it wasn't from the little bunny horn?
No, it wasn't.
sorry,
It
I
was from
didn't.
a dude who didn't know how to use his nose.
Sweet. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to catch up. But
Yeah.
yeah,
As of right
But if we
now,
see you, that would be cool. If not, well, I'm sorry.
you just
we'll
want to
have
keep
miss
that
you,
one
but-
item on her. Then?
an item what?
The
The what?
item I picked currently for you was that if you go down, you come right back up.
Ooh, like if I
You get
go
a
down to
fourth death save.
it's like
Yeah.
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 You get a
It's
fourth
called-
death save.
nice.
Yeah, it's called the Haunted Doll. So,
Huh.
Yeah,
but
the haunted doll is like a weird clown, and
Oh,
and its head and feet and hands are all white. You think it's bone, and it makes a terrifying clicking noise when you knock them
Oh.
together.
God.
Huh.
That's the
Okay,
haunted
I
doll.
can. I'll
That reminds
look
me,
at
Rev.
the
I had an
list,
idea
but
for.
if I end up picking that, I can see that where Blue would not realize how creepy the damn thing is
Oh,
and
yeah,
think it's just
perfect.
funny. Yeah,
Yeah,
but I'll
take
check
a
out
look
the
at the
list
list.
to see
It's in the notes.
mhm.
Okay.
I just picked it because it was like this will keep her alive while she's not here.
Thanks.
Yeah, it is in the notes.
Okay. All right then.
All right. This was a lot of fun.
Yeah, this is a good session. I'll see if I'll try to play around with the dynamic lighting thing so that if that'll
Sure.
work. But if not, like it's fine. I'll just reveal the rest of the map. It's not
I've-
that. Not. You guys are coming here peacefully, so there's not a whole lot
exciting.
of. Yeah, I'm not too worried about you guys like just murdering everything.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I've also
I mean,
noticed.
right
have
now
across-
you're not.
I've
Just
noticed
you wait
across-
until we see what they do to Oceanus.
I've noticed across several campaigns that the dynamic lighting can be real finicky between people and browsers, so
Yeah, I'm
That-
one of
be
that
those
also
aware
people
that
that
is rough.
you'll likely have to turn it back off. As honestly
I
super cool
don't
as it
care
is,
for
as a
it.
GM, I've noticed it breaks a lot of shit.
Yeah. And plus, it's a huge map, so that also kind of compounds.
It'll
Yeah.
render it all.
I
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Like, if I would get lost so easily.
So here's the small area, I guess. It's funny because it has like a map within a map, and this is like the small area that you guys are
Oh,
kind
cool,
of currently.
Yo, dog, I heard you like
Oh,
maps.
look at
I'll
that.
put a map inside you.
Oh man.
So we came in
Richard says
like
we could have gone through.
here.
That's correct. Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
It's not. I didn't have time
Oh,
to
it looks like
orient
there's an
it like.
exit.
Oh,
north.
don't
Yeah,
worry about
I'm
fixing
actually gonna
stuff.
label some stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a couple entrances to this whole area.
Yeah.
And you guys would have like been able to see that those pathways. The pathways are pretty well traveled, so you would have been able to see that there without even a roll or anything.
There we go.
Speaking
Leave
of
that there for
rolling.
now.
Oh, I'm so glad we didn't have to start doing charisma check.
You guys are
I
doing.
was
You
gonna
guys
say, our
were
words
kind of.
were powerful enough, which is
Yeah.
perfect, I think.
I know,
Yeah,
because I was just like, I know the right thing to say. I just don't know if I should be saying it.
Say it. I 100% like if you have a convincing argument, I probably won't make you roll.
Time to retcon Kai into a sorcerer.
No. I like being a wizard. This is fun.
I'm just saying.
Her fascination
getting
with
that
books would
charisma
just.
stat. Charisma, baby.
I know, charisma's so great. I've got 12. It's okay.
It is
12,
okay. It's better than a lot of people, because a lot of people put that
Mhm.
their dump stat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just
Strength is my dump stat. Flex is, oh wait, I don't.
You know
Yeah,
what's funny?
same.
You know what's funny though? Wolfram has 15 charisma.
Oh
Wow.
my goodness.
I assume that just is pure smooth talking.
Yeah.
It's how he's gotten away with wandering around in mask the whole time.
Right? No one
Very-
questioning it.
I imagine he's just very quiet and polite, and like
I've explained it a couple times. The cover stories, he was hideously disfigured in a war.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. And everybody likes a quiet, polite, helpful person.
Mm-hmm.
So
And
there
I don't
you
even
go.
ask for anything. Like, I don't ask for food or anything.
Suspicious, right?
It's I know. It also makes me never want to put dragon's breath on him.
Ooh.
It's something I've thought about tactically before, where it's like I could put this on him. Oh wait, he wears a mask. Ugh.
Yeah.
That's why I had it switch over to a Zeta shoulder.
Maybe we can make it magic, like the slime mask, where you can eat through it.
How does dragon's breath work? I thought it was a thing that you do. Oh, can you grant it to somebody else?
I can. Through blue, actually.
What?
Well, then
Familiars.
just say blue does it. Easy.
Yeah.
Either blue,
That's a
either
cooler.
or cast it to somebody else. Oh no, I was trying to use the description.
You have to like go in and adjust
Yeah.
it.
That's fine. But no, like I switched it over to a Zeta shoulder in case we did get into a fight, so that way she could have the potential of having dragon's breath.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh, thanks, Wolfram.
I don't know if blue would have a dragon's breath.
Blue could,
That would be
because
cool.
he could
Enchant.
find familiars can use touch on
Oh,
themselves.
that's right. Yeah, they can do. Oh my god.
And because he's an owl, he's got fucking flyby.
Remote dragon's breath.
Nice.
Well, I think Chuck was referring to the blue, the character, not blue, the familiar.
Yes.
Oh,
Either way, I mean, I like this whole idea of a very colorful macaw like flying by with a huge trail of fire a la a dragon.
If Kai dies, blue dies in the game.
Oh no!
I know.
No.
Wait, you weren't supposed to hear that. Oh no.
It was a
No.
time
That
paradox
was my
snake.
push to talk on.
I do have another character ready if anything happens to somebody.
Oh,
You guys
there
don't have backup
are
characters already?
There are ways
No.
to save your characters as well.
I'm still waiting to
Boucherie
experience.
Blow is a thing.
Ooh.
I'm still waiting to experience my first character death.
Well, do you want me to try to kill you?
No.
Do you want me to
just-
try to kill you?
That's a serious question because I will up the CR to like 5 extra.
No, none of my DMs
Oh
here.
god, no.
I've had other DMs who are like, I'm gonna throw like a CR 20 at you, but I'm not actually
See,
gonna
that's
kill you. And I was like,
boring.
you
But
should.
then
You
the-
threw
then
CR
they're
20.
then you just know that they're making up rolls and saying arbitrary HP numbers.
Yeah.
And that sucks. You can
Especially when it's like-
tell when someone's doing that.
Especially, it's especially frustrating though when like the creature they throw at us is like immune to all non-magical damage, and the fighter has no magic weapons. So like the
I
fighter is just
know.
That's
completely
very
useless.
convenient.
I felt so
I did a
bad for
one
you.
shot where that
Rob,
happened. I was in a one shot where that happened, or a two shot, I should say. But it was really really frustrating. And like I got angry that session too because like I was rolling like shit the
Mhm.
whole time on top of everything doing nothing because we were fighting demons that we were like level 4.
Oh,
Yeah,
geez.
yeah.
and
It's got to be
it's ridiculous.
That's gonna be
I
as frustrating as fighting a Tarrasque that's immune to like all spell.
Listen,
Oh, God.
I
that was a
know.
phase, okay?
I felt so bad for our fighter. He was basically my warlock's meat shield.
No.
I mean,
He was actually,
that
yeah.
is a thing that's valuable, having aggro and holding it while other people can do DPS. I mean, if he's not
Mhm.
attacking anybody else, that is a thing that is worth doing.
To be fair, our cleric could have been doing some bigger damage, but it wasn't. He wanted to do his fucking Vorpals.
Kind of reminds me
Yeah.
of
Oh yeah.
when one of my DMs, we had a session where so okay, one of our players had a fighter who was a former NPC. He like owned an inn and he was a chef. Like he was a cook who decided to go off an adventure. And so one of his weapons as a fighter was a frying pan, and
Oh.
it did like bludgeoning damage. And we knew that we were in for some shit when he got the opportunity. He met like this crazy lady who was a junk collector or something, and she offered to silver his frying pan.
Okay.
And we're like,
Oh.
why would you? Oh shit. And then the next episode we played, we fought an enemy that was immune to all types of damage except magical. We're like,
Mm.
that's
Oh, wow.
why.
Well, that's good because they dropped the hint.
Yeah, exactly. And it's
Dropped
like
the
you
hint.
better take that opportunity because otherwise you're probably going to be regretting it and you won't be able to do anything. So thankfully he did accept the offer and he had enough gold to pay for it. But it's just like very suspicious. Why would you
Hey,
silver your frying
Yeah.
pan?
hey Patrick, have
Hi.
you stopped the live stream?
No, I have not. I can if you want me to.
Yeah.
Okay.